Banana.
Hi guys. Hi. Welcome to another night stream with me, Edward Against Tea, and I'm joined by four wonderful friends of mine. Talking about bananas, apparently. That's
Hi.
all. That's what this thing's going to be about. Bananas.
Yeah.
Peanut butter.
And peanut butter and all sorts of other things. I don't know why, but bananas was what they were talking about while I was busy doing, stream stuff. Anyways, welcome back to another live stream with us lots, the Scarlet Guards, and me,
Yeah, who are you?
torturing them. I'm also wondering what River is up to be
You
honest.
never know. You never know.
You never really know what River is up to. But anyways, yes.
They were Palpatine a second ago. It was. We'll find out.
We're all nuts today.
Right?
We're all nuts today. That's what it's going to be. That's how it's going to be. We're all nuts.
Excited.
But yes, as usual, at the start of these streams, there's a few announcements I have to do. One of those is the fact I'm an affiliate with, I was about to say Games Workshop. No, I'm not an affiliate with Games Workshop. I am an affiliate with Fantasy Grounds, where you can where if you use the link that'll be appearing in the chat and also later when this goes on YouTube in the description, to support the channel, you'll be supporting the channel directly by using that link. You can use it in order to get all your bits and pieces for Fantasy Grounds subscriptions, as well also like your various different game modules. I'm going to call them modules. They're not really modules, but you know what I mean. You can get Dungeons & Dragons in there, Pathfinder 2e, Call of Cthulhu. Pretty sure, I'm very sure that Star Wars is on there as well. So yes, you can use a link in order to get all those bits and pieces, and you'll be also directly supporting the stream. So please do that. That would be very helpful. Thank you. As also, we have to thank Heroforge, because you can see there are various different miniatures that these guys have all created. I used to do that. I don't anymore, because these guys have a far better creative streak than I do. So I let them show off their work. But we also have to thank Heroforge for allowing us to be able to show their stuff off on stream. Because we like to show off our creativity. That's nice. That's what we're going to do. Yeah. Also, talking creativity, music! You can hear some music hopefully going on in the background. That's been provided to us by Sirenscape.com, Tabletop.audio.com, Festing Studios, wow, Stream Elements. Wow. Okay, cool. Yeah, so Stream Elements has been quite picky today. It's quite frustrating, actually, to be honest. But anyways, Siriusite.com, Tabletop.audio.com, Festive Studios.com, Alexander Nakarada from Substance Studios, and Travis Savoy from RPG Music Maker. So many thanks to them for providing us with music that we can actually have to enhance and create a bit of ambience, as well as some sound effects that I can use to terrify my players with. So yeah, thanks for them. Thank you, Dad. Also, what else was I going to talk about? What have I forgotten? YouTube. Lots of stuff, to be honest. I forget everything. But YouTube, as mentioned previously, I have a YouTube channel, youtube.com/@gamesor_and_t. Stream Elements, wake up! The hell? What are you doing? It really is not working today for some strange reason. Don't know why. But yes, I have a YouTube channel, youtube.com/@games_and_t, where you'll be able to catch up on all the previous episodes of the Scarlet Guard and the as now named Fortune's Whimsy. They have all been making their way up there as well, so you can catch up on all that and see what happens. Oh yeah, one more last thing. You can influence the game in various different ways as well by using your channel points to help my players out. That's what I'm going to say. They're going to help. You're going to be helping out my players, not me, because I'm the DM, so technically I'm God. So it's always good to help out the players, not the DM. You could do that by granting inspiration, advantage, reroll, and various other bits and pieces, as well as also provide some sound alerts, which can occasionally throw me off my rhythm, as those sound alerts nearly very much did. That Lydia was provided to us as well. So you can also do that as well. I believe
Lydia already.
Yeah, of course I blame Lydia, because Lydia is my chaos when Jeff is not here. I believe that is it, though, for announcements. So, we're going to go to some character introductions. Talking of a Jeff runs the Twitch channel Alhandrin, and he also usually runs the character of Tifari, all the way there, over there in the corner. Tifari is a noble wizard from the Empire of Bunabral and seeks to start a revolution, although because Jeff has been here, not been able to start the revolution just yet. But, Jeff, come back! I want you to start the revolution,
You want the revolution?
You're the one that wants it, so let's start the revolution. We're not going to start it without you. Go on, come back.
We're going to be back in fall before he starts and being, why are we back here?
We can't be revolting without you.
Exactly. Can't be revolting without you. I'm generally just revolting myself, but that's quite easy to do. So yes, Jeff is a wonderful Twitch streamer from Alhandrin. I'm going to try and see if I can give him a shout out, but for some reason Stream Elements is not working up yet. For some strange reason, I don't know why. Alhandrin, there we go.
What did you do with Stream Elements?
It's just not. It's saying no to me today. I don't know why.
Did you insult it?
No, I didn't.
Did you insult?
I wish I had, because then I would actually have some. I would only have myself to blame. But
looks like you pissed off the robot.
Apparently I did. I pissed off the robot. But yes, that is Jeff. We would also normally be joined by Sean, who runs the character Farrell beside him, but unfortunately Sean is feeling quite unwell today and is going to be sitting this one out. So big hugs, Sean. Big hugs, Sean. Hope you feel better soon. We miss you. But we're going to go to people who are here, and I'm going to roll a d4. I'm going to roll a d4 instead of going down the line. We're going to go roll a d4 on my screen. That is going to be a sorry, Ruben. Sorry, Ruben. That's you. We're going to go down the line. Yeah. Can you tell us a bit more about Atlas for us?
Yes, Atlas is a circus strongman who has been present for the last few sessions, but I haven't, so I gotta catch up with the catch up.
Oh, you will be able to manage that easily enough. But yes, Atlas is our circus strongman. Can lift far more than he looks. It's kind of ridiculous what he can do, and is quite the grappler. Quite the grappler. I hope we can see more of that in the future as well. Let's go down to the bottom line, starting from my left to right. That's going to be Sykes, or rather Neil from Immersion Diversion. Who runs the character of Sykes? Could you tell us a bit more about him for us, please?
Hi guys, I'm Immersion Diversion Neil, and I play Sykes. Sykes Brillo. I had to think of that for a second. I was like, why? I said it last week. Sykes Brillo. He owns a farm with his family. A kind of retired hunter coming back to be a hunter. Traveling with Farrell and my new friends to go find his wife and kids.
Yeah, that's what we done. And he also found some.
I found some information.
You found some information. There we go. Thank you.
I no longer need to find my wife, just my kid.
Well, you still need to find her, but she's told you.
I still need to find her, but yeah. Anything happens to her. Ooh.
In the middle, between Sykes and Illyria, we have Lydia, who runs a wonderful character in the form of Janai. Can you tell us a bit more about her for us, please?
Sure. Janai is a small town girl with big old muscles. That's basically what she started out as. She's been traveling for a while with these people in her tiny little freak show, and she's a tiefling, which means she originally came from a mage. And she's still got that chip on her shoulder, but there's a lot that's happened since then. And she's currently traveling around with her friends and her dad, which she recently found out. And well, it's been a wild ride.
It has definitely been a wild ride. And last but not least, one River, who is now for some reason role playing as Chancellor Palpatine or Darth Sidious, whichever you want to do. Who's also going to be
the mentor.
Or a Dementor, and it's also going to be role-playing as Illyria. Could you tell us a bit more about Illyria for us?
But I was fucking hot under there. My hair's getting out of whack.
Yeah.
Worth. Yes, I play as Illyria, a fighter wizard. Once was a guard. Now, what's a proper term? From guard to what, a vagabond at this point?
Not quite.
Ex-guard.
Mercenary.
Yeah, mercenary. Oh, well, that's a bit of a far stretch, but yes. Currently trying to look for a family, and well, we're in Bunabrow, and she's beginning to tell all kinds of stories in Bunabrow of what it was before, well, the whole entire Civil War happened, and well, yeah, shit happened, and every day she's getting a little bit more angrier.
Mm-hmm. Indeed she is. Indeed she is. And talking about morale, I think that's a very good segue. Look at me trying to do professional things as a streamer. Into the recap of the last session, as well as also a little bit more of a recap for Ruben, who wasn't here last week. Our heroes have been. Oh yeah, but you would be catching up, Lydia.
Yeah, I study.
Yeah, and you take notes. Sorry, I'm teasing. I'm teasing.
No,
I'm
yeah,
teasing.
no, yeah.
I'm
Do you want to
teasing.
know my most recent notes?
No,
They
it's cool.
say,
I'm good.
got
I'm
touched on the bum with fortune's favor, used it to no longer be stunned. That's my last note.
good. That's fair. That's
Yeah.
genuinely fair. That's genuinely fair. But our heroes have been occupying the small city of Dyal Chadda, where Illyria originates from. This city seemed to be under illusion for a little bit until our heroes defeated a mind flayer that seemed to be targeting Illyria, and found the stone that was causing said illusion. And removing the stone from the city, discovered that the city was in complete and utter ruins. They did a bit of exploring with Illyria, finding her home and finding out, hopefully, that her family is still alive, and to all intents and purposes, they are alive? Question mark. We're gonna put a pin in that one. Generally, because the one who's been seeing ghosts, Sykes, did not see their bodies or their spirits anywhere in the city, at least not in the vicinity in which they were walking.
Mm-hmm.
Talking of Sykes, he's been having a lot of chats with ghosts and learning a lot about them, about his situation, and about himself. He seemed to be tethered in some way to a creature or something. Like he cannot see it, nobody else can see it, but apparently these ghosts can see it. They can see a black tether tied to his soul that seems to extend away from him to somewhere else. Who knows where that is or what that is? Don't know. There's been some conjecture about it being a wraith of some sort, but again, it's not known who, what, where, when, how, or why this is occurring. Either way, in these conversations that Sykes has been having with these ghosts, he's also been the conduit between Illyria and various guards that Illyria knew, and was having a bit of a good chat and taught one guard the fact that he was actually dead. And the guard then took that as an opportunity to explore the world. So that's what he did. He ran off and had some fun.
It's on the bright side of life. Death.
Yeah, and death. Yeah, pretty much. But Sykes also had a conversation with a tavern keep called Owen, a orcish individual. Relatively thin for an orc, but still an orcish individual, who looked at what was going on with Sykes and said, I do not want to touch that, because if I do, I will likely die forever, and I don't want to do that. And that's where Sykes kinda lost his mind. While this has all been happening, there has been an approaching skyship from quite far away. Yeah, approaching the town. And the river's going mad because they keep rolling lots of natural 20s. We're going to jump into the point where Sykes is kind of losing his shit, having just discovered that the tether that binds his soul has a potential to absorb the spirits of the dead and do something with that. You all find yourselves, you are all standing within the ruins of the Tavern of the Guardsman's Arms. here in Dyal Chadda, where Sykes is having conversation with somebody that none of you can see except Sykes. What are you doing?
When I do it, it's weird.
And he's a bit of improv translator for Illyria.
Yes, he is. He is indeed. So, what you all doing?
Do I speak first?
Yeah, go ahead.
Fuck it. Illyria, in her infinite wisdom, I don't know how to start this off, but back to it. She's looking at pretty much what remains of the ruins. Just walking around, just remembering the times that she had at the ruins, both good and bad, in these ruins of the guardsmen's arms.
As you are walking around Illyria, because of your ridiculously high passive investigation, you find that there is actually a trapdoor here. It is behind the bar, and it is actually closed, not locked, and appears to be. It's damaged in the way that a fire blackened a door will be damaged when fire is on one side of it. But just a quick glance at it, seems actually mostly intact.
She looks at Sykes and goes, "Hey, Sykes, real quick.
Mm-hmm.
Can you ask Owen to see if the cellar is still okay, or has he been down there?"
I just looked at Owen because I'm assuming he can hear him.
Yeah, Owen can. Owen looks across at Leah and goes, "Oh, yeah, that's still all right, I think. At least it was when the survivors went down there. Don't know if they're still alive though.
Survivors with.
I'm dead.
Yeah. And it's been roughly 70 to 80 years at this point.
Sykes, did you repeat that to Illyria?
I would have.
Okay.
But it kind of in a more roundabout way, just to kind of make it quicker.
Sure. Yeah, you paraphrased.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I presumed that they survived. I didn't see them come out.
Kind of just took a step back and go, "Oh, okay. How many people do you take in there?"
Well, let's see. It was about 80 years ago, so I think there were 5 that ran down there.
5 of them.
Yeah, 5.
Okay, well, she looks. Is there any debris on it or anything that requires a bit of muscle work?
No, not particularly. There is debris here, but it's just simply pushing and clearing and stuff that wouldn't take too much effort. So you can spend a little time in order to clear the debris here off here.
Yeah, she'll clear the debris and open the cellar.
While that's happening, Shania and Atlas, what are you both up to?
Looking around a bit, I guess.
Yeah.
All right.
I think on the whole, like this is a lot to take in. This whole place.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe we would be currently sort of discussing the situation.
Sure.
Right, so let me get this straight. This whole place was destroyed, but some people got away.
Apparently, you guys are talking.
Yes. Yeah, I mean, like, obviously, like, Illyria.
Illyria
Oh,
kind of just saws what she was doing and looks at Janae
We're-
from over the counter.
We were elsewhere, but
I
Yes.
think they're outside.
Yeah,
Oh,
they're
elsewhere.
elsewhere.
Oh, I thought
They're
you were-
a little bit elsewhere. You two are busy inside the tavern, and these two are elsewhere.
Yeah, that's why I stopped because I
Oh,
was like,
okay.
oh yeah, that's right. They're not. Yeah.
Okay, I got you. All right, that cleared up. Never mind. Scratch that.
Yes, like some people got away, like obviously like Illyria. But then there was still this one monster here, keeping up appearances, making it look like a nice town.
why do you think that happened?
I have no idea. Like it's not like anyone came here or seems to have come here anyway. Like all the people we talked to before said there was nothing left here.
It really wanted me to kill Illyria. Like badly.
Yeah, that really got it in for me.
Yeah. You wanna help me keep a lookout? I don't feel safe at the moment, and they're like busy looking
Yeah.
through things.
Yeah, of course. Like we should be keeping an eye out for more danger, even if it's not more of those tentacle monsters.
Can we like get
Might
a
be worm
vantage
monsters
point?
or
Yeah.
Oh yeah, easy. There is what I suppose would be called the local temple, which has which somehow the bell tower of this temple has somehow survived. So if you guys want to head there, you can. If you want to stay close by to the tavern where the others are, you can also do that, but you won't have as higher advantage point.
I think of one close to where they are is
Sure,
better than
okay.
one too far away.
Yeah,
yeah,
okay,
that
that's
makes
fine.
sense.
You can
Before
before
they leave, I just want to point out to them, since they were in here last week, Sykes and Farrell did see a skyship in the sky
Mm.
that was coming
Well,
towards
that's
us.
where
He
it
would've-
belongs.
No, I know. He would have pointed it out to you guys. So
point that
Alright.
direction. That's fine.
Yeah.
No, that is actually true. Yes, he did.
So
Cool.
it went over, or
No, it's still it.
it's like
I'll
on our way
describe
heading-
I'll describe it to you. You both find a building not too far away. It's only a couple of doors down from the now completely utterly burnt. 3 doors down. Then sure, fine, we'll go with that. From the tavern. Yes, I can read your lips. But the top floor has basically been leveled. So that you have a very clear view out over the surrounding area, or at least partially the surrounding area. And you look out, and you look in the direction where Sykes and Farrell has spotted the skyship. And indeed, there is a skyship, a good 2,000 to 3,000 feet away or so. That it's sort of kind of in your direction. But because of the distance, you can't tell if it's going to go past or it's coming towards you. At least not right now. While you both are there, either both of you roll me a perception check, or one of you roll with advantage.
go ahead, Ad. Let's
You-
take my advantage.
Sure.
Oh, I do have a
That's how you
+2
wanna
on
do
perception,
that?
actually. It's not so bad.
No, we're gonna go with my -1
Yep.
now. Yep.
Yep, that's what we're doing.
Yes.
There! Perfect!
Hey,
Minus
14.
2.
That's
14
actually,
is all I wanted out of life.
that is actually not bad. That is actually not bad at all.
Could be worse.
Mm.
Thankfully, I had that advantage because the other one was worse. Let's
Yeah.
just
Top
say.
11, yes. That is not bad actually, because you look out and yes, you see the skyship, but Atlas, you both spot in the sort of northerly direction what appears to be a dust storm. It's quite a ways
Coming
away.
towards us.
Right now you can't tell. Not with the 14.
Well, you see that? We might be a good idea to stay indoors till that's passed.
Yeah. Some place with walls that are still intact, huh?
Yeah, Let's try to find one.
All right.
All right. Illyria, you've spent a little bit of time. You managed to clear most of the debris from the top of this hatch, and the hatch it's not sealed. It is closed, but it's the mechanism that would lock it has not been locked from this. Has not been attached.
She'll just open it,
Yep.
albeit very slowly.
You pull
Just
you
in
pull it
case.
you pull it open slowly, and as you pull it open, there's that waft of trapped air that has gone very, very stale over a long period of time. And there's also very faint, musty, dank, dusty smell that sort of wafts out of this room. As
Is
you
there
open it
any
up-
other smells?
No, that's the majority. That's it. Those
Okay,
are the
I
two
gotcha.
smells that really sort of hit your nose as this hatch opens.
She'll look at who's here with us currently. What's it,
I'm in
Sykes
the
and
room.
Farrell?
Sykes
Sykes
and
and
Farrell,
Farrell, yeah.
Yeah, Sykes and Farrell. I guess I guess she'll go up there by herself. I was thinking of grabbing Farrell by. I realized Shauna's not here today, and I'm a bit sad.
Hmm.
As you open up the hatch, you have dark vision, right?
Yeah, of 30 feet.
30 feet,
Let
thank
me
you.
do a double check.
I actually have to. I do have to occasionally ask, like, who's got dark vision again? Oh yeah, you guys have got dark vision. Yeah, all the three at the bottom. As you head down, your eyes adjust to the darkness here, and at first you see the massive barrels that are used to contain the ale and the wines here. As you knew that the tavern keep Owen often brewed for himself as well as also several bottles on shelves. What you also see, sitting on the ground and leaning up against these barrels, are 5 bodies. They all appear to have sat down where they fell.
He sighed, looks at the bikes, and just says, "Fuck." Hey, Sykes.
Yeah, Illyria.
Mind if you come down here?
Yeah. First I turned to Owen and I just kind of. Oh wait, he did say it was okay that we go down there.
He
I
did.
think so. Just say
What
I'll
he's going to do?
be
He's
right
dead.
back. You walk around.
No worries.
Okay, I'll be back.
I ain't going anywhere. I don't desire to go anywhere either, to be honest.
Okay. I'll head downstairs.
All right, you head downstairs. As you head downstairs, you see what Illyria saw with the large, massive beer barrels stacked along the walls, as well as also an area where there are also wine bottles stacked up as well. And you also see the 5 bodies, all variously lying or sitting against the shelves here.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
You also see 5 spirits. As you approach, they resolve themselves more clearly. One of which appears to be somebody in Smith's overalls. They're just sort of crouching and just sort of leaning and sitting and just looking around and occasionally muttering under their breath. You see two humans, a male and a female, and both of them are quite well dressed in their spiritual forms. And you also see what appears to be a carpenter and another guard. And they're all looking, and as you both approach, They're all currently looking at Lyria with this sort of very puzzled expression. And as you approach, they all look towards you, and there's a slight sort of that moment of panic, seeing an unfamiliar face before realizing you aren't what they believe you are. You might have been.
Seeing them panic, just to kind of let them know that we mean no harm, or just kind of let them know that I can acknowledge that I can see them in the motion of like, I just kind of waved to them.
The two humans, they kind of now you can see them more clearly. You can see that the two humans, they're huddled together, and they sort of they try to pull away from you, but for some reason they feel like they can't. The smith stands up but doesn't approach you, and the guardsman also stands up, looking in your direction.
I kind of look to the guard and just say, "How long were you guys down here?"
Why? Been a bit of a while.
Oh, I gotcha.
Thanks.
Yep. So what's up?
Can you give me their faces for me, please?
Yeah, I give the guard the two humans.
The guardsman you see is a half elf with the attempt of a beard, quite young in facial features, and appears to sort of have very sort of scraggly blonde hair that. It's that kind of hair where clearly he's tried to do something with it, or he's tried to brush it back or something, but for some reason the hair is just so unruly it just goes everywhere and does his own thing. Shout out to those people who have curly hair and know the annoyance of it.
Yep.
So that's the guardsman you see.
She looks at the image, looks at where they're probably generally at, and goes, "Oh, I'll be damned. One of the more talented guards. It's nice to meet you, Alec. or Alexander.
Alexander, you know him?
Oh, I know him. He's not part of my guard regiment.
Oh.
I know everybody here. I lived this place about 200 some years.
True, yeah.
But Alec, or I should say Alex, was for more talented guards that I have ever known. Beat me once or twice in a duel. Let's just say new generations will beat older generations.
Oh.
Shania and Atlas, while this is going on, have you both vacated the building near which you were in, or are you going to stick around for a little while longer?
I could stick around for a little bit, see if anything's approaching, and see where the storm is going, and the ship.
Yell out the window though, like, "Tu ferais, papa? Dust storm coming."
Okay, love. Hear the voice of your papa. Tafari just yells out, "Okay, yeah, sure, that'll be fine."
Can you make your little protective thingy for us? Your little dome?
Oh yeah.
Oh,
No, that's a good idea.
That'll keep us safe.
Yeah, that's a good idea. He doesn't sit down in the middle of the road. He's not that stupid, but he does find
Well.
yeah. True. I kind of see Jeff doing that.
No, he's gonna go up in the bell tower.
Gonna go look for an intact house that's not destroyed.
But he will find a slightly more secure space, and we'll start ritually casting Leon's tiny hut.
Nice.
While he is doing that, though, you want to say something, Janai?
Mm-hmm. Well, he's doing that, and my dad is over there as well. I just sort of, like, after shouting that out the window, turn to Atlas and go, well, that's still weird.
Yeah, must be, especially since we traveled for a few days together.
Yeah. I mean, you've left people behind. What if they suddenly showed up in your life, huh?
Yeah, that would be weird. I wouldn't know what to do. How are you?
I have no idea.
Feeling?
It's been so long, I don't know. It doesn't seem real, you know? Like he could go away any second.
Yeah.
I'm angry and I'm happy and I'm confused. A lot.
Yeah. Yeah, I can understand.
But then there's the Illyria in this place, and we need to, like...
Yeah, we're also constantly in mortal danger, so there's no real time to think.
Yeah. So I don't think I'm gonna do any thinking for a while.
Yeah, no, I don't blame you. Maybe when we're back in the city, that
Yeah.
well, once you
Well,
get
if you have any ideas on how to handle this, that would be greatly appreciated.
Oh no, I think about, looking at how this is gonna go for you for a bit to see try and see if I can learn for when I see some folks, maybe again in the future.
I would like that for you.
I think so too. Yeah, it's just a bit of a tricky situation going back there up north because I'm not really allowed back into the country.
Well, I'm not allowed to live here.
You still do.
And I still do.
Yes.
So we'll find a way.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll have to disguise myself.
I know how to make you a cat.
Hey,
Mostly.
I don't think they know them.
Well,
got
that's
the whiskers already.
And wonderful ones at that.
As you're having this conversation, you're just keeping an eye out. Just keeping an eye out on the skyship and the storm. That skyship is actually seems to be actually heading in your direction, or in the direction
and the
of the city,
storm?
at least. Storm. Roll me a nature check. Either both of you, or with advantage.
No, you do this one.
Yeah, I think I should take this for that advantage. There we go. Whoop! Ah, brilliant!
It's a big old storm.
Yeah.
Yep.
Somewhere in the north.
Well, we've got some shelter. If we're starting to get flayed alive, we know where to run.
Right. Do you think we should do something about the ship?
Yeah. I mean, if it's just traveling and flying overhead, then no. But I think I'll keep an eye out for a while longer.
It's just that nobody made any plans for after this.
I mean,
And that looks like a ride out.
That's true.
Not if we get caught in that storm, but I have no idea where that's going.
Yeah, I can't tell. I mean, it's over there. I just point out the entire horizon.
This is a dot.
I can't tell.
Yeah. Guess my god is good with like wind and rain and things, but like dust storm is a whole different thing.
Yeah. I mean, I'm happy to be able to tell that it's dust in the first place.
It could not be. We could be. It could be locusts or something else.
Oh, Jesus.
Yes, I'm gonna go see the
You think? Yeah. I'm gonna go get Farrell.
Never
He
tempt
must
the
know.
DM.
Just eat all the stones.
Sykes and Illyria.
Mm-hmm.
you two down in the cellar, what are you doing?
Well, she mentioned, about Alec, about being the most talented guard of them all.
Yep.
Sykes, can you give me the rest of their faces?
Yeah, I will.
You see the smith is sorry, stereotypes, but the smith is a dwarf, a very thick-set dwarf with this massive orange beard. The carpenter is an elf, very tall but quite well-built elf for their height and their occupation, as well as also the two humans in the guard as well.
She looks up at dwarf Roderick. I'm trying to pick from the names.
Yeah, no worries. As you're just looking around, and Lyria, you just see the bodies. Sykes, these people, they're all looking at both you and Illyria, and Alec, the guard, has turned towards Lyria, and he's looking at her, going, "Captain."
Yes, that is your captain.
No, she's not my captain.
Oh wait, yeah, that's right. You said that.
This.
Yeah.
And Alec is looking at Illyria, is seeing the armor on her, and is looking at her, and is trying to figure out if. Just roll an insight check, please, Sykes.
Oh, I think I. Oh.
Why? Who do you think they
no.
are?
No, not them. You said he was looking at the armor and called him. Damn it.
Yeah. You're too tired. You're too tired, and the revelation that Owen has given to you is just still plugging at the back of your mind.
Can I message you who I think?
You can certainly message me who you think this person is.
Okay, but I won't say
if you
anything.
want.
I just say to Illyria, he seems to think you're here's captain.
Well, let me say this for you, Alec. Attention, soldier. It is your one and only captain, Illyria Rikus. One and only.
At that, he does straighten up. Right. Captain, yes. And there's this pause as he looks at Illyria and then says, "Can you see me?"
She looks at Sykes.
I just say she unfortunately can't see you. It's just me.
This guy right here who I found on the road can see. She stops for a moment and goes, "The dead. You're now one with the living, unfortunately, my friend, and to all of y'all. And I'm sorry that I couldn't protect all of y'all." And I failed as a guard and a captain to evacuate all civilians and everyone in the city.
Huh. He looks towards you, Sykes.
Mm-hmm.
Does that mean we're all dead?
Unfortunately,
Fortunately.
Yeah. But this means that the worst has come. How long ago again, Lyria, was it that you left?
It's been roughly 60 to 80 years, give or take.
Huh. And he seems to sit down. He just sits. Well, that explains... That explains why I no longer feel cold. He just looks around at the others, and they're all sort. You can. It doesn't take an insight check to realize that you, Sykes, that they're all now realizing. Are we all dead?
I just say I'm sorry.
Illyria kind of goes like between the 5 bodies, like right in front of the third body.
Mm-hmm.
It just says, "I'm sorry I couldn't protect all of y'all, and couldn't even back it with all of you. You met an unfortunate fate. The ones that attacked us made me like this, and I'm sorry, and I failed as a captain of the guard."
There's just silence. There's just silence as you hear this, as this proclamation is stated to them all. Abruptly, the dwarfsmith turns on his heel and walks towards the hatch, and just walks out.
Yeah. Oh.
And then you hear from outside, "Owen! Where the fuck? Am I dead?" And you hear Owen's voice. Is like, "Yes, Jim, you are." "What? Hi, no. What? That can't be." and you just hear Owen. "Look, Jim, what do you remember? Lots of smoke, unable to breathe, sitting down, going to sleep." "Oh shit."
Oh no.
"Well, fuck. Does that mean my project's not gonna be finished?" Yes, yes, Jim. It means your project's not gonna be finished." "Well, shite." You just hear lots of cursing and just cursing from upstairs.
I just turn on what project?
Oh no, he's gone upstairs.
Oh, okay, but we could hear him.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, he's yelling at the top of his voice.
I'm gonna turn to the last 3 on the ground, the guard and the 2 others. There was 5, so 3 others.
4 others, sorry, right now.
Okay, yeah,
right now, right now there's 4. Jim's the only one who's just gone. Who's just left.
No, yeah, okay. So it was the guard, the 2 people kind of holding each other. What was the third one again?
You got the guard, the two humans, and the elf carpenter.
Elf carpenter, okay. So I just kind of tell them and say, I mean, even though you guys died, that doesn't mean, you guys are still here. You're free to leave the cellar. It's technically safe now. If you want to see more of what's out there.
The 2 humans.
Might not like it though.
The 2 humans, they do stand up slowly, and they kind of inch past you. So trying to keep away from you before heading up the stairs.
Yep, I kind of back up because I didn't realize maybe they're. Yeah.
Real quick, sorry about that. My earbuds has died. Oh, what happened?
No worries. The dwarfsmith has gone upstairs and is yelling about the fact that his project is no longer going to be finished. And the 2 humans have now also left the 2 human ghosts have also left the cellar.
Shoot, I can't really leave Illyria down here with the guard because she can't really talk to him. Because I was gonna go upstairs but Illyria,
If-
do you wanna talk
Alec?
to the guard? Oh yeah.
Yeah, let me say this. Alec, I'm gonna come back one day. I don't know when. Once I come back here, I will bury your body. And everyone else in this city.
Appreciate that, Captain.
Just for now, just explore the world. Do what you want. Your relief of duty as well. Your relief of duty because you're now one with the living.
There is a very wry smile that you can see, Sykes. So, well, I am dead, so I suppose yes, I am relieved of duty.
I repeat it.
Moving back upstairs again. Shania, have you stayed with Atlas, or what have you done?
I think if Atlas also wants to join me with Tafari, then I think we'll stick together.
Okay. You will be leaving the building though.
Oh, where did he set up? Did he set up nearby?
He has set up nearby, but he's set up downstairs. Feeling that being down and surrounded is a safer option than being up and exposed.
Is the man within shouting distance?
Yes.
All right, then I'll stay wherever the fuck Atlas wants to stay.
Sure.
I could do with a pal right about now.
Fair.
Yeah, sure. Did you wanna try and wave over this skyship?
Yeah,
Where's
I
it-
don't know.
Where's it going? Is it going where we need to go?
It's coming here. That's what I can see. Where
Yeah,
it's
but-
going.
You look back.
Right.
You look back towards the skyship, and indeed, it is now very clearly heading towards the city of Dyal Chadda. Very clearly now. It is-
Okay, also-
that sort of weird position that ships sometimes take when you can't tell. Has now very firmly locked into that's heading towards us.
Does it look like it's landing anytime soon?
Yeah.
It's
It
getting
looks
lower.
like it does look like it is getting lower. Yes.
Is this a familiar looking skyship?
Roll a perception check for me.
You or me, Atlas?
I believe in you, Lydia.
do
Come
it.
on now.
Yeah, the
Do it.
higher one.
I can't hear you. These people are
Do
too
it.
encouraging. Okay.
People are too
Uh,
encouraging.
Perception. Okay. An advantage because Atlas is also like holding a hand in
Sure.
front of my eyeballs.
Sure.
Yes. Okay. Good.
Sure. Fine.
He's just doing the
both
horse.
of you are having a
thing
chat and
where-
also looking out and keeping an eye on it, so it's fine.
Neat.
Nice.
It's
Okay.
a 20, dirty 20.
A dirty 20, that's very nice. No, this is not a familiar ship.
All right.
It is similar. It is similar to the Kaya Dana, which is the ship that Captain Angudi Clawfang, I think I named it was in charge of. Except this one appears to be a little bit fatter, shall I say? A bit sort of bit more of a chunky hull. But it is similarly armed to the Kaya Dana, with the two cannons at the front, and we can make out two cannons at the back. And also, just because you rolled a dirty 20, there's a crane that you can just about see on the from where you are, from where you're looking at it, the right hand side of the ship. And it is actually approaching quickly.
Like quickly in control, quickly or?
In control.
Oh, okay. I'll
That 2 times in the campaign.
Well, I'll scream downstairs like, there's a skyship coming. It's like a big fuck off orange of a skyship, like if the ship we were on was a tangerine, and this is a fuck off orange, and it's coming fast.
Do we hear
And
that?
it seems to be landing.
Right, it's landing.
I'm going to say that Farrell didn't go down with you, so Farrell did hear that, and so he's able to relay that to you both downstairs.
All right,
Uh,
Lyria, we
Yeah.
gotta get ready. Or hide.
She looks at where Alec is roughly at and says, "Maybe in the next lifetime we could fight again."
Hopefully not too soon, Captain. And you both head upstairs.
Real quick,
Yeah.
the bottles, in the cellar, are they
Yeah?
unopened?
Yes, they are.
Unopened. Are they full?
Some of them are, yes.
Don't take the wine, it's not been turned.
Assuming that these bottles
For
have
80
been
years.
unopened for a couple of, decades now? Centuries?
Almost.
So,
Not going to be a century, but you're approaching that.
yeah, approaching there, nearly a century. She's going to grab a few of them for
Okay.
a little gift for a certain tiefling in the party.
Okay. 80-year-old 80-year-old Bunabralian wine. Cool. That's not going to be vinegar at all, is it?
I'll clean my sword with that.
Yeah.
I cut you with my wine.
I do have to ask you both, Shania and Atlas. Are you keeping an eye on the storm as well, or are you just keeping an eye out for ship?
Bit of both.
Bit of
Yeah.
both. All right.
But
I'm not
not
going to make you roll.
daft.
Yeah, no, I
Stupid,
wanted
but not
to.
daft.
Yeah, stupid but not daft. Yeah, I know. That's why I.
Unfortunately,
I wanted to
Atlas is both.
Oh.
I mean,
Well, with the dirty 20 that you rolled, Janai, you can clearly see that the storm is coming towards you. It is heading in your direction, or in the direction of Dyal Chadda. And it looks, because you rolled a dirty 20, it looks like the ship will be here before the storm, but it won't have much time.
I'll turn back to Atlas and go, I think maybe they're landing because the storm.
But why would they land in front of the storm? That
I guess it's
weird.
better than staying in the sky if they cannot outfly it, huh?
Yeah, I guess.
Well,
Well, should we go flag them down?
fuck yeah. I'll race you to the bell tower.
Are you gonna head to the
Already
bell
there.
tower? So are you both are gonna head to the bell tower?
Yeah, can we roll an athletics check to race?
Sure.
I
Yes.
will.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
I will rage because I want advantage.
Oh, you bitch. Such a bitch move.
And I've also got 40 feet of movement. I'll just say.
Fucking hell.
Nice.
Well,
Whoa.
Invest you not raging, and I've got 60 feet of movement, so No, I
60
don't.
feet of movement. No, I was just gonna say you don't. Unfortunately, because Atlas is going nuts for a bit. He does just it's like seconds ahead of you get there.
When they have ran away, when we got upstairs,
yeah.
and they said that something was coming. The one dwarf said that he had a project. I'm going to ask. You mentioned a project.
Yes.
Where?
How can you see me?
Oh, sorry. It's a long story. And then I summarize the wraith attack.
Say what? Oh, what? Look, just don't worry about it. I don't really care. Owen, have you got a drink? Oh fuck, I'm dead. I'm not gonna be able to drink it. Shite! I don't like this state of being.
I don't. It's
This project that I had, this project that I had, it was to create an automaton. That was the idea behind it.
what? What's that?
A moving person, a moving creature of its own kind made of metal.
A metallic person.
Sorta, kinda. Aye.
That sounds. Show me. I want to see this actually. I've seen gigantic mammoth spiders. I've seen giants. I've never seen a metallic person. You have intrigued me. Show me.
Sure.
Illyria hears this.
Oh, you hear Sykes say, I've seen giant spiders, but I've never seen a metallic person. Can you show me?
Illyria stops, looks at Sykes, and goes, "Oh, that old project." But she immediately knew what he was talking about.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that old project. God damn.
Aye, Captain Illyria, that project.
Aye, Captain Illyria, that project. Sorry, that's what he said.
What's the dwarf's name again? I assume that you already named him. Jim.
Worse than that, you're dead, Jim.
Jim, if my daughter, Nethane, ever come across your project, I'm willing to give it to her and finish it in your stead.
You see Jim go, I'd have to think about that one.
I just say I haven't seen anyone of his family in town, spirit or body, so they're, I don't know.
It's my
but
project,
he mentioned,
but I'm dead.
Yeah, he meant, Illyria mentioned something about what was it, an owlery? Or an aviary?
No, that was Illyria's mother, not here.
No, I know, but if his family's not here, maybe they would to the aviary. If her family's not here, maybe they're at the aviary.
At the aviary. Oh, like that.
Well, anyway, I'm gonna check up on Atlas and Janae real quick.
Yeah. As you say that, Illyria, you hear this race you to the tower, and then just a dust stream disappear from a building a few buildings down.
Oh, that dust! Oh shit!
A lot of French cursing. Like, cheetah! You cheetah!
Snail.
You hear yelling off in the background.
I'm kind of
Illyria's just sighs and goes, "God damn it, those two are sick children. Fuck's sake, I don't want to adopt another 2 children in my stead."
Are you gonna follow?
Yeah, she's gonna follow.
Okay, you follow along. All right.
So, I say to the dwarf, if you want your project to be saved, because I don't know what's gonna happen pretty soon, you need to show me where this project is.
Sure, I'll show you. But if it's right, if I have been dead for 80 years, there's barely any point. Metal doesn't really survive out here.
Yeesh. I mean, neither does stone, but I think metal is a lot stronger than stone. So.
All right, well, follow me, and he leads you out, and he leads you to his smithy.
Is that the smithy that I kind of was in before?
No, it's not.
Oh.
It's a different smithy. This one is very clearly sized to him. Everything is sort of all the tools and the anvil and the furnace are all sized to his size. But the area itself is also much larger than the smithy that you're in. And he leads you out the back of it, where you can see. Yeah, it's gonna have fallen down. He leads you to the back, where there is just a pile of scrap metal.
Oh.
And he walks through and gestures towards it and goes, "Well, that was my project."
Dang.
Shite.
I'm sorry. I kind of take a look at it. Does it look like it could be savable or salvageable?
Roll an investigation check then.
Oh, come on. It's a 7. I'm still
It's a-
freaking exhausted. God
It's
dang
a
it.
pile of scrap. It's a pile of scrap, and it's also it's kind of it's you start to go through it, and Jim the dwarf walks up to it, and he starts to try and pick it up before he realizes he can't pick it up.
Mm-hmm.
It's that moment of he picks it up and goes, oh, being dead sucks.
Yeah. I'm sorry.
Atlas and Janai.
Yeah.
So I'm bouncing.
No,
quickly
I
between
was
people.
just gonna say if I could help, I would, but that's all I say.
Oh, in nice. What do you want to put it back on the stand there? And he indicates what appears to be a stand that very clearly would have held it up, but you look at it and you're wondering if that wood is actually really going to hold anything up again.
I'll attempt to put it back up on there.
As soon as you pick up one piece of metal, which you actually realize is now actually a very, very thick plate, you begin to hang it on there. The wood just crumbles. Just crumbles to dust, I believe.
Is there intact wood?
In this area? No.
Oh, okay.
Well, okay. There is intact wood here.
God damn it.
Boo.
Sorry. That's just where my brain went.
It worked.
You were just muted there, Lydia. I didn't get hear any of that.
Oh no, but you can tell the disappointment from my face, right?
Yes, I could tell the disappointment from your face. There are intact pieces of wood here, but they have been open to the elements for 80 years, and so it's
Yeah.
quite a
Alright,
surprise that
true.
they're still standing up.
Got it.
It is impressive that wood is still standing.
Going back to Atlas and I, both of you have climbed the tower and have made your way to the very top, where the bell surprisingly is still hanging, even though it has been here. Even though it's been hanging still for 80 years. Don't pull the bell Don't pull the bell rope, otherwise you might actually pull the bell down, unless you want to do so. But you both
Get its attention somewhere.
it is a way. But you both are at the top of this bell tower. You look out. That ship is landing,
Mhm.
and so it's landing. I'm going to say that.
Why the fuck are we up here?
You want
Yeah.
to run to the bell tower and try and
Okay.
flag it down.
Can you do some magic or something to make some light to get its attention?
Can I do magic to? I rip the thing off his head and start waving at the.
Magic.
Wonderful.
Let me think about it as I
Let me think
scroll
about it,
through my
sure.
cleric spells that I haven't seen for 4 weeks.
Yeah, no, that is absolutely fair. That's absolutely fair.
What the fuck do I prepare today?
I assume that Illyria also sees not from the bell tower, from quite a bit away, that she could see the ship landing.
Roll a perception check, Illyria, because they have not pointed it out to you.
We have been screaming about it.
Natural
Well,
20.
I mean, I got a natural 20, so I mean,
So you heard us screaming.
You heard them screaming, and you looked and you saw that the ship indeed has the ship that was previously pointed out to you has actually indeed started approaching Dyal Chadda and looks like it's going to land. And with your fucking natural 20, it looks like it's actually going to be landing outside the city. You also see, with your natural 20, the storm, the sandstorm that you didn't see before, but now is very clear, approaching from the north. And only you see this, Illyria. There is something in that storm.
oh,
Run.
Oh.
she looks up that bell tower and goes, "Guys, there's something in that sandstorm."
In that storm? What do you mean?
I think I'm kind of far away. Do I hear that?
Yeah, no, you're too far away.
Can I roll a perception check to see if I hear it?
Can't hear you. There's a sandstorm.
Just
Sykes,
kidding.
you can definitely try and roll a perception check, but you are going to need a natural 20
Oh, okay. Well,
to even hear
why
anything
not?
because you
Let's
are
try
that
it.
far away.
Nope. I don't know. I would have tried.
No, you would have needed a natural 20 in order to hear that because you were that far
Yeah,
away.
Yeah,
yeah.
I gotcha.
Illyria really points it out and just says, "There's something in there, and I don't like it. And it's not the normal sandstorms I experience in the city."
And actually, in indeed, Lyria, this is not a normal sandstorm.
Locusts, after all.
You are very, very sure that the sandstorm that is heading towards Dyal Chadda, or at least in the direction of the city, is not normal.
Have you ever heard anything about such a thing?
But no, not in my 200 years of living in this place.
Well, let's go take some shelter by Tefari's thing then. But let's also see if we can help those people in the ship.
How many
I,
people fit in Tefari's little dome?
If you let me have a quick look at that.
I think it's about us.
Yeah, I think it's actually. I actually genuinely think it's all of you, including Frederick. If from what I remember, I can fit 8 people. Liam's tiny hut. Oh no, it's all of you plus 2 spare.
Oh,
Okay, gotcha.
how many people?
9 people. 9 people.
Nine.
Total, and you are 9, and you are 7, including
Oh,
Frederick.
all of us. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so with that natural 20 on for perception, how long until the unnatural sandstorm barrels through?
You are even though it is natural, even though you did natural 20, it's because you rolled a natural 20 that you saw that there was something in the storm. Unfortunately, because of where you are located right now in the city, it's difficult to make out what time or when it will happen, or when the two will connect. If you wanted to be more precise about it, you would either need to get higher up to look out, or go to the edge of the city to properly see.
Okay.
Well, waving this rag
you
around
guys
isn't
are up
working.
there.
So,
She shouts up there. She shouts up there. How long do you think we got until that sandstorm rolls through?
I don't know. I've never even seen a normal one.
What do you think?
Just give me approximation.
You're the one with the nuts. I don't know, man. I barely even know it was going this way.
Just one of you. Just one of you. Roll me a nature check on this one.
Well, you fucked up the last one, so I'm gonna
I'm out.
I'm gonna fuck up this one.
I'm running towards the ship. I'm not.
Oh, you've left the bell tower and you're gonna.
I'll be running down.
Okay.
No.
I've still got Atlas's head.
Oh, -1. Jeez.
Impressive.
That's impressive.
Sorry,
Yeah,
what did you say about me fucking up? Sorry, what was that? What?
I said it was my time this time.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, true. Yeah, you haven't got a clue. You haven't got a clue, Atlas.
Yeah,
Right.
no, I'll just yell out. I don't know, an hour or so.
An hour or so.
I'm hauling ass towards the skyship. Has it landed yet?
It has not landed, but it has definitely slowed and has lowered itself to a point just outside the city wall. But it has not landed.
I'm gonna scream up. Just a good
While
old
she's
boy.
doing that, I will yank the bell.
Oh.
Oh my god, damn it.
Okay.
Good. Yep. Someone ought to do it.
Alice will just yank it off and
Atlas?
throw it into the sandstorm.
I have
Rage
to
really
now
does
ask you
something to
a
your
very-
brain.
I have to ask you a very, very serious question, very genuine question. Are you just going to yank it? or are you going to control this?
Well, I will try to ring the bell.
All right. Roll me a strength check, please. You want to roll high because you have control. Then, if you roll low, stuff's going to happen. Nope,
Well,
wasn't high enough.
it's not high.
it's not that high. It's not that high, but no, it's not high enough. So you give this a yank, and yeah, there's a big old clang, and then Atlas, there's this crunch that you hear.
Oh, shit.
Oops, that's gone very loud.
Oh shit!
It's getting closer.
Yeah.
You hear this crunch and a crack, and that's a sound that you've heard before of splintering wood.
Oh shit!
And you look up, and the bell just cracks on one side where you just pulled, swings down, and it's almost in slow motion as you watch the bell just drop down, and there's this bung bung ding ding as it crashes through the floor, taking you with it, unfortunately, because that's what it will do, and takes the stairwell down. Illyria, you hear this because you're outside. Atlas,
Good job, you rung it.
Yeah, you rung it. you need to roll me, please. What would this be? I'll let you choose either athletics or acrobatics to try and.
Oh, Illyria's in the tower.
No, Illyria's outside.
No, she's not in.
I'll say this is going to be a saving throw.
Yeah. Okay. Sure.
But
Dexterity
I
saving
will
throw, yeah.
rage.
Fair.
Again,
I love it. I love it. I love it.
And I'm a barbarian. I get advantage on.
You get advantage on this.
Dex saves on stuff I can see. And
Yep.
as you just described, I can
You sort of
very
have
much see how much.
Oh! Okay, so you'll take half of this damage.
Mm-hmm.
1, 2, 3, because that was a 30-foot tower that you just fell down.
Oh shit!
Good job, man.
So you'll take what's the 13 divided by that? So 6 points of bludgeoning damage as you land on top of the bell, splintering what remains of the wood, as well as also just the remnants of the wood, the wooden staircases and platform just falling down around you. You're not prone. You managed to do a 3-point landing on top of a bell, which is kind of fun. Yeah.
I just rang this bell with my thick skull.
Yes, you did. A wonderful lad.
That got its attention.
Yep, you just hear you hear a whole load of screaming from Lear outside. Shania, yeah, you hear clang, 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 dong.
Yeah, I note to
There's
myself
some
that I'm
shouting.
still
That's
downstairs
better, isn't it?
faster. And then I just keep screaming at the ship.
That's fair. Sykes, you also hear this. In fact, everybody hears this crash.
That gets my
That
attention.
happens.
I run outside of the house.
Yeah, and as you run outside, you look in the direction of where it come, and there's this plume of dust that's just extending outside of what was a tower that no longer is a tower.
Oh shit!
So, Shania,
I'm all right.
you are yelling out towards this ship, and yeah, you'll be able to see this now. Looking towards the ship, you can see that the ship is actually has a full load of tabaxi on it, and you also see that crane that you spotted earlier.
Ooh, fuck.
That crane that you spotted earlier, that's lowering something. And as you are running towards it, as you're running towards this ship, that's lowering a cage.
Bigger? Oh, fuck. Can I see what's in the cage?
Roll me a perception check, please.
Alright. Alright. Grab my skills. This tab is so small. Perception. Coming up.
16, pretty good. Yes, you can actually see what is inside that cage. What is inside the cage is another tabaxi. You also see you also see as you're running towards this, because you're beginning to sort of see the storm, the dust storm that's coming towards you, and knowing what Lyra told you, there's something in that storm. You glance over, and you can just about make out what appear to be sleds in the storm. You're still not at the ship yet. You're still not at the very entrance to the city. This ship has stopped outside the city. It's not in the city at all. It's stopped outside,
Right.
and it appears to be hovering.
They're not landing. They're making a drop off, and something in the storm is. I run back towards where Tefari and the group is. And so, everyone to Tefari. There's something weird going on, and we need to be not seen.
Okay, I'm all right. Thank you.
Nice
At this point,
head.
I think I just say to the dwarf guy,
Illyria
the
just,
dwarf ghost.
I assume
The dwarf-
Atlas is just.
Sorry, yeah,
I'm
carry on.
assuming that Atlas is just walking now, dust covered with some
Yes.
splinters and whatnot.
Yes,
Illyria goes
absolutely you
up
are.
to Atlas and just give a good jab, like right at his ribbon, and goes, "Don't ring things, please, or that happens."
Oh, yeah. I kind of overestimated how strong that would be.
The
But I
dwarf,
bet thankfully we got that ship's attention.
you certainly did.
No,
The dwarf.
let's just.
I'm sorry, I'm having to jump quickly between guys now, I'm afraid. Jumping over to you, Sykes. The dwarf has come out with you, and is looking towards the plume of smoke, the plume of dust that occurred. Well, that was a racket. What the fuck was that about? What are you doing, Sykes?
I just say, I don't know. I'm gonna go check it out. I'll come see if I can salvage this after I deal with all that. But yes, I will be right back.
Alright, it's fine. I'm not going to be doing anything else. Right. Do you head
Right.
do you run towards the plume of dust?
I full sprint 90 feet.
Yeah. Farrell
Towards them.
will also be running towards the plume of dust.
Yeah.
And so yeah, you arrive there right at the point where Shania also comes back and says, "Everybody to Tefari."
I just dive in.
All right. So you all gather where Tefari is. Tefari has chosen a spot that is not exactly the most visible area to see things. Certainly, you can't see the ship from here. You can definitely begin to hear the whistling, the whistling of wind and dust stirring distance away, but you can't see the ship from here.
Guys, the cart!
Shit.
Fuck that!
Right.
Get
No,
there!
They're gonna know someone's here. I don't know. Just don't get in. Yes, I get in.
What do you want to do about the cat now, huh?
I don't know. I'm just.
Park it somewhere safer.
Yeah, okay. You go park the cart and I'll tell the group about the giant cage that was just lowered down with a vaccine in it, huh?
Yeah, I don't know.
That was
I'll just-
sarcasm.
Illyria
I get in. Or stay.
is going to help with that. Going to help with getting the car to a safe location.
I grab Illyria by the scruff. He's like, no!
No one.
Today, our food is in there. We don't want to be stuck without food here after this storm is gone.
I could probably find food in the desert pretty easy. We've been here for a couple days. I can kind of find some stuff, so it won't be too difficult. We can always kill stuff and eat it. So
All right. But
You want to risk it?
what was this about? The tabaxi in the cage.
The skyship is not landing. There's a
it's not
cage.
landing.
There's a tabaxi inside. They're dropping him off. There's something in the storm. I think it's like people traveling.
Can I see the storm from here? From where
We're going to
inside
take a
of the-
break at this point
Ah no!
because it's now 7:30.
What's in the storm?
It's a good point. This is a good point to actually just take a break and refill on the tea and all that kind of stuff. And also, I need to double check on the fire in my living room because it's making my boat lovely and warm. So I need to be doing that. But yeah, don't go away, as these guys are going to try and figure out what on earth is going on with this ship and this storm. See you guys
Yes.
very shortly. Hello. Good evening. Welcome back to some more D&D. Normally, slight recap. No, we're just going to dive straight in. There's a storm. There's a storm. There's a ship. There's things happening. What are you all doing?
I take a quick look at the storm.
Okay, Sykes. So, where you are located, if you want to see the storm clearly, you will have to climb a building. Or you will have to go and raise yourself above the level of the street in order to be able to see. Because
I think I got some time.
Tafari has chosen a place that is easily defendable. He's not stupid. He knows military things, so he's chosen a place that's easily defendable and also is able to provide some sort of cover to you guys if it's needed.
All right, I'll try to get on a building.
Sure. All right. Also, guys, let me know if the music is a bit too loud and I can adjust this here. Just necessary.
Okay.
You climb up a building. It doesn't take too long to get there. And by the time you get to the top of the building, you can clearly see the skyship has indeed stopped and is hovering.
It stopped? Oh, the skyship.
The skyship, yeah.
I was like...
No, the storm hasn't stopped. The skyship has stopped. The skyship has stopped and is hovering. It'd be cool if you could actually stop a storm, but it is hovering some distance above the ground, and certainly a distance that you would not be able to jump and catch. It is hovering at about 100 to 200 feet above the ground, and you can see clearly this cage that Janai pointed out is being lowered down the side of the ship. You can also see the storm is rapidly approaching.
Can I try to figure out how long it'll take for the sandstorm to
roll
over
nature
us?
check?
Not a survival check?
Nope, not in this case.
Fine.
Well,
that's fine. A natural 20 it.
You did
So
roll a
18.
natural 20. It's still an 18 though, but you did roll a natural 20. So,
Counts.
it does help. There is something odd about this storm.
Mm-hmm.
Now that you're looking at it properly, that storm is going to miss you.
It's going to miss us.
It's going to miss Dyal Chadda.
We'll miss it too.
It's going to miss Dyal Chadda, and it will not actually get well, it will get near to Dyal Chadda, but it will not hit Dyal Chadda. Yeah.
How long till it gets near to us?
Maybe about 5 minutes.
Can I take a minute to ping?
Sure, you can. You take the moment to observe. Yeah, you take a minute to observe and to look out and to just get a feel for the area and any vibrations that may extend through the buildings from beneath the sand. Within your radius of 3 miles, I think it is, from what I remember.
5 miles.
5 miles. Oh, 5 miles. Okay.
Which is hilarious. Let me just double
there
check.
Are.
Sorry.
No worries.
Where is it? So many features I've got now with two level 3 classes that do it. Natural Explorer, that's the one. That's not the one. Master Tracker. Nope.
Well, okay. Whether it be 3 miles or 5 miles, there are there are large creatures out there. And there is definitely one.
Yep, 5 miles.
5 miles. There is definitely one gargantuan creature which you can sense right at the very limit of the radius. But there is nothing closer. There is nothing close to you. That storm, with that storm which you're seeing, that sandstorm. There's nothing in there. That is large. That is large or greater in size.
So that means it's. Well, Illyria said there was something definitely in there though, which means
Roll a perception
there's
check.
something. Yeah. 21.
21. You're looking at this storm, and you're going off what Illyria said and what Janai has told you. Yeah, there's something in the storm. You look again. You look closely, and with your sharp elf eyes, in that storm, you can see sleds,
Sleds, like
sleds, as in sleds, and because you're, I say so fucking good. You can actually see what's inside them. Those sleds have people on them.
so, inside of a sandstorm. It's like it's just like
It's
That's-
almost, but as I know it sounds weird, and then you look again, and you realise that sandstorm is following. It's almost as though the storm is being created by the sleds as they are travelling, and these
That
sleds
they're
are
being
travelling
pulled by.
at speed.
Sandbenders, man.
oh. All right.
You guys are not there.
pulling
Sykes
the
is the only one.
sleds.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
jump back
You're
down.
not there. Sykes is the only one who's who's
No,
looking
I'll
right
ju-
now.
I'll-
me as a person.
I'll
Yes, you're
jump back
supposed to,
down
yeah.
the way that I came, and I'll get back in the hut, and I'll tell them exactly what I saw.
Just as you head down, just as you jump down, there is just because it's a 21. You just about hear a slight stuk.
I turn and look at that where that sound came from, or where it impacted.
Very far away. You just heard the very slight sound of it. You don't see anything though. Do you continue to watch, or do you jump down?
I still got some time. I continue to watch, but I'm also going to try and hide.
Okay, we'll still check.
13.
13. Okay. You continue to watch, and there's another stunk sound, and then there's another one, and you start to hear yelling coming from the ship. And as you're watching, that cage starts to drop faster.
What are they doing?
Do you continue to watch?
I'm gonna lean over the side and kind of say down to the group, assuming they can hear it through our speak.
Yeah, you can.
Guys,
You can hear through Liam's hut.
yeah, and I just tell them what I hear. I can't see anything where it's coming from, but I also tell them what I saw in the storm.
Should we go get this guy in the cage? Try and save him?
Yes, from what I am hearing, it looks like Shanae, you said they're dropping off someone in a cage.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'm putting this as a theory. Those guys in the sled are picking up that guy in the cage. For what means, I don't know. And to be honest, I don't want to find out.
They might be upset if he's not there.
Should we just let them do their thing?
Have you climbed down, Sykes, or are you still up there?
I'm still kind of up there. But with I'm trying to stay a little out of sight.
Okay, no, that's fine.
Lyria,
Sure.
do you know anything about these desert people on sleds?
Mr. GMA man?
Nope. This is one of those times that a roll is not required. You do not know anything about these people. Actually, no.
I have not.
No. Do roll me a history check, because there might be something you do know. Roll me a history check.
Fucking
Alright.
shit.
No, you don't know anything. Sorry.
What about
Didn't Illyria have a
Tafari?
passive history of something? Or
No.
What about Tafari?
Very good point. Very good point. Yes, Tafari is also from here. Fantasy Grounds is just waking up because I haven't been into Fantasy Grounds for a while. Tafari, where are you? There you are.
You haven't really had any need to roll yet.
Yeah, exactly. I just been taking. It's great. History. Ooh, he's got +7.
Nope.
12. Nope, not really.
False.
Alice? You
Not
live near
from here.
mountains. You can maybe no, I'm just kidding. You'd roll a natural 20. No.
Yeah, you would.
Disadvantage,
Actually,
natural 20.
No, you wouldn't even need to roll. The answer would be no. You wouldn't know anything in this regard. So
Your
Sykes,
head's still going ding dong.
Sykes, do roll me another perception check, please.
Okay. 14 this time.
14. That's fine. Actually, that's fine for this bit. You're still keeping an eye, and while this conversation is happening, those sleds have gotten closer, and you're able to see out a little bit. You're able to work them out a bit more. There are on each of these sleds. You can see that the sled seems to be this platform upon words. Come on. It's a platform from which 3 struts emerge from. And at the end of these struts, you can just about see what appear to be like skates? Or skis. Skis, that's the word.
Yeah.
I'm going to go for. Like skis. And on top of this platform, you can see what appears to be a sail at the back, or just before the back, and then a machine just in front of the sail. The people on these sleds, you can see there are 4 people on the sleds. One of whom appears to actually be controlling the direction of the sled. One of them appears to be at the back, sort of manning this construction thing that seems to be blowing, as it were, into the sail. And then you have 2 others. One of whom appears to be manning this large, oversized slingshot. And all of them appear to be sort of waiting. The other person, all of them appear to be armed with some sort of bows. And as you're watching, you start to see streaks of lightning get fired from these sleds, and they are striking the ship.
I'm gonna jump down.
Okay.
And I tell him exactly what I saw.
Fighting?
They're fighting.
Yep.
Can you tell how
That's-
many there are?
4 on the one ship. 2 armed with
you saw. Okay, in terms of how many sleds you saw 10.
per sled. 10 sleds, 4 on each one. Because I saw 1, so I'm guessing maybe the others all have the same amount. 1 driving, 1 on a slingshot-looking thing, and 2 on arrows that are shooting lightning.
One on arrows.
One arrow is shooting lightning. But 2 people on 1 arrow thing, or
No, it was 1 person manning what appeared to be an oversized slingshot, 1 person who had a bow and arrow, and just before you jumped down, you saw that some of them were firing what appeared to be lightning arrows. The others were just simply firing arrows, and then you had one person who seemed to be powering this sled.
Okay, so yeah.
Well, I'm not amazing at mathematics, but if I take the number of ships and the lightning arrows and I multiply that, then I come to the conclusion we stay the fuck here.
Yeah, I'm all for that.
I guess we could wait until the battle gets done and see what happens on the aftermath.
Can't say
We'll
I'm not
always be able to
curious.
see the sandstorm leave, so when they leave, that means that they won and the ship didn't, so.
I wonder why they're attacking that ship too. But
Any good ways to keep us hidden?
To fire pipes up. Well, I can just change the color of this bubble and then blend us in.
And I don't think
Sounds like a good plan.
I don't think we talking out, like, you guys
Nope.
could hear me, but I couldn't hear them if they said anything.
Nope.
Yeah.
Okay.
All
We
right,
stay
so
put?
do you stay put? All right. Does anybody decide to leave the hut for any moment?
Nope.
Maybe after an
Sorry,
hour.
sorry to Beximan in the cage, but
Yeah.
nope.
No,
Yeah.
that's fine. That's fine.
Fuck
We
them.
can go check it out after they leave.
All right. You spend a good few moments tense, just listening. And I do. Since you're all there, I do want perception checks from you all.
Right.
As you
If
just-
we
as
are
you-
gonna
as you
stay here
just-
for an hour before anything happens.
Well, there's a nat 20.
Nat 20.
Oh, damn. 17.
Nat 7.
If anyone needs to heal while we're waiting, if we're gonna wait an hour.
Another
Damn,
nat 20.
Atlas!
So an 18.
Wow.
and you roll for
Atlas.
Farrell. Where is Farrell? There we go.
I believe in Farrell, man.
Perception. Oh, it was almost that 20. It was almost that 20. All right. So you aren't. So I'm actually going to say that you guys are not here for very long, as you're just waiting and listening. Yeah. So Illyria, Atlas. Actually, yeah, Atlas, you'll hear that too, and Sykes, yes, you will to hear that too. Tefari will as well. Who am I missing?
Dad.
Farrell, Tefari, Atlas, Shania, Sykes, Oh yeah, no, you're all over there. Frederick, yeah, sure. We'll have Frederick roll as well.
I believe
Come on.
in Janae's dad.
Ow.
Shit. Fuck.
Yeah, Frederick also hits too.
I heard that.
That's a
too.
natural 20 as well.
No,
Wow.
that's an 18.
Oh, no, that's sorry. I was looking at Atlas
Oh.
again.
That was an 18. That was an 18. So yeah, sorry, Shania, you're the only one who doesn't really hear this.
That's fine. That's probably a really good reason why I'm distracted.
Yeah, actually, I could think of the.
Yeah, I don't
I
tell
can't
me
think
about
of
it.
one, but
Okay.
I can't think of one, but there probably is a reason for it.
I'll try and think of one.
Either way, the majority of you do hear a boom, like the sound of an explosion.
I don't hear an explosion. Wow.
I think the sound of the wind and sand, and also the distance of where it came from, is the reason why you don't hear it. It's very
I
clearly.
farted at exactly the same time.
You do. And then you hear another gentle thud and thump, and then another one. And there's a few moments where, and then eventually, Janai, you do also hear suddenly like that sounds like there's genuine fighting going on right now. As you're all sitting here, tense, quiet, listening, you all keeping an eye out, keeping watch. The ship suddenly flies over the top of your heads, speeding away in a westerly direction.
What damage is it in exactly?
You can see that the hull has been blackened. On the right and so looking at the top, on the left hand side, the hull has been blackened in places where explosives have hit it, damaging it. And you can actually see as it flies past at speed, bolts and arrows sticking into the sides of it.
Which direction is it going?
In a westerly direction. So it's flying directly over the top of your head.
Like west or northwest or southwest?
It would actually. I need to look at my map here. It would be going in a northwesterly direction.
That's heading towards Penguin.
Well, Maharashtra.
Maharashtra.
Or Dalinda.
Or oh, true. Yeah, one of those three. But it's going that way.
But it's heading in that direction, and it is heading away at speed.
So, do we want to take a quick peek? There's a smidge of a
Um,
peek out there.
Yeah, I can give us a quick peek. I mean, Leary both can, I guess. Anyone else want to join us?
Sure,
I
could you
think I'll
stop
stay here.
snacking?
Sorry.
Why
I'm sorry.
Where'd you even get that anyway? Tafari, did you give this to him?
Lex found it in a building. It somehow survived.
Oh, God. Please don't.
Oh God!
My
But in
bad.
reality, he's eating a rib.
Oh,
Just
Bread I
picture
found
just chewing on
stale
it.
bread. Yeah.
hey, by
Sorry.
the way, before we go, I was just thinking there's no point in us taking the cart anywhere because the stone is no longer doing the illusion thingy. So this whole town, instead of looking like a town, looks like what it is
Oh,
really
true.
like. So, quite frankly, if they hadn't noticed that something's different, then they're idiots.
Actually, that's a good point. If the
Yeah,
ship
but-
was if the ship was over the crystal and it got blown up, it'd look fine.
Please don't say things about my town.
No, not the town. The ship that I don't know.
Yeah, that's what you think is going to be the case.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Yeah,
yeah,
but
who
our
wants to
cart
take a
is
peek?
laden full with
I'm gonna
worm body parts.
sneak out there while I take a look.
It is. All right,
All
Sykes,
right.
please roll me another stealth check as this is new. This is a new new situation.
That is a natural 20 for a 25.
That is a natural 20 for a 25. Very
Wow.
nice. With your exhaustion of -2.
Yeah.
Okay, so do you want to sneak out into the road? Or do you want to climb up the building?
Let's just go up the building like I did before. I seem to have the
Okay.
best vantage there.
All right.
Point.
You sneak up to the building, and as you sneak up to the building and you look out, you can see that the ship has just sped off and has made quite significant distance from where you are now, and it's beginning to approach the edges of the Adar Forest. You're actually not too far from the Adar Forest from here, and it's beginning to approach the edges of it, and it's speeding on beyond that. You look to where the storm was. Storm's gone.
Storm's gone.
Storm is gone, and you see these sleds much more clearly now, and they're all stopped. In the middle of them is the cage, and you can see. Yeah, you're going to be able to see this now. You can see that these people that are on these sleds, they're all very, very well wrapped. Their clothing is kind of almost binding their bodies up to protect it from the sun and the sand. You can see that many of the characters have goggles or masks. You also see that many of them have long beaks that extend out from underneath hoods. But you don't just see that. You also see a few people who don't have beaks. You see masks that just cover the whole face, and you can see that the cage has been wrenched open. The tabaxi has been pulled out from inside, and it looks. Roll me an insight check. You'll need to roll high because you're quite a distance away.
20?
20 is good. 20 is very good. It looks like they're interrogating him. Or her. Can't tell from distance for the tabaxi. It looks like they're interrogating them. But don't appear to be treating them badly.
Okay. I just tell that to the group.
You yell that down to the group.
Yep. I won't be able to hear what they say or what the return thing is, but I know they can hear me, so that's what I say. Just gonna kind of relay what I see, so.
Sure.
Real quick, Lyric pipes up to Sykes and says, "Do you know what they look like?"
Actually, Illyria, now roll me a history check, please.
History check. Okay.
Same as Tafari.
11. Tafari did more better.
Illyria, unfortunately, that the description still doesn't say much to you. Tafari does pipe up though. That sounds like the Ikrak people. They're
Crack people.
Ikrak, yes. They are they're desert walkers. They're people who traverse the desert and take that as their home. At least that's what they used to, anyway.
Real quick, I might not know about this part of history. Tell me more about them. Are they friendly, at least? Or known to be friendly?
Well, before I got captured, they were neutral. Before I got captured, they were pretty neutral.
So they're nomads, essentially.
Yes, they are absolutely nomads. They have their own belief system and everything. They have this promised land belief that if they keep traversing the desert, they'll find this promised land, but
Guessing they didn't find too much of that promised land. Because this desert is fucking big.
well, they're a nomadic people, supposedly.
Mm.
But they're all Kenku.
Kenku?
Yes, they're all Kenku
Well,
people.
What is
I-
Kinku?
Kenku is they're bird people, but they can't fly.
Alright.
There are more
Got
reminiscent
people, bad
of
people.
ravens, right?
Yeah,
Sorry, my knowledge on them is a bit.
they're reminiscent of ravens, crows, blackbirds, that kind of creature. Although these people tend to have much lighter feather in order to deal with I presume the sun and heat. But yeah, they're bird people who can't fly. Occasionally, we occasionally used to actually trade with them in Pretty Pangolin.
Oh,
But,
like how do you say the chicken? They're like the chicken.
yeah, well, I wouldn't call them that.
Chicken of the sands.
Oh,
Yeah, that's a bit.
I wouldn't call them that. That might be a bit offensive.
Yeah.
Although I'd like to see you try.
Okay, now my
Raptors.
gears are grinding to far. Yeah, I actually speak the language. I know their little language thing
Speaking,
involves.
but you don't
wait,
know.
you speak a bird language and you never even said? Wait, what other? What can
Yeah,
you?
I have it right in here, and the GM specifically told me I
you do.
am able to read it.
Wait, say
But,
something in the bird language. Like, say, I am like a black chicken.
I am black chicken.
Then she starts speaking in Kenku, but
Yeah, and this I'll
but
I'll
it is
fill in for
something
you.
completely. To
I'll-
her, it could be one thing, but to Illyria, it's another thing.
Yeah, Illyria starts speaking Kenku, and it sounds like it sounds like it's a mixture of bird calls and clucks and clicks.
Okay, that's fucking weird, but cool.
Yeah.
You've been holding out on
believe
us
it or
and being able
not,
to
we-
speak like the birds this whole time.
Believe it or not, we did have a few Kenku in this city, albeit very few in a minority, but they were here, and they live here. Not sure if they escaped, but they were here.
What other languages of animals do you know? Do you know how to speak camel?
No, that's more of. She looks at Farrell, more of his thing, but. Well. Hold up. I gotta look for my notes.
What is it? Giant
again.
wing bag? Yeah.
Well,
So it's like while
if
this
you want to
conversation
know
is
what
happening, carry on.
if you want to know my languages per se, I could speak in Tabaxi. Kenku,
Right.
Elvish. Is there a language in
Uh-huh.
Brawl?
Just the language of Bunabral.
Yeah, language of Bunabral. The language of my slavers. Dwarvish and Gnomish. Gnomish was my little pastime type of learned language. Everything else I picked up because 200 years, long time, and I'm able to learn. So
I turn to like the other members of the group to verify whether it is normal to know like 10 fucking languages.
Nope. Atlas is also just staring with his mouth agape.
Tafari is kind of impressed.
well, I mean, I am captain of the guard, and I'm supposed to pick up things in terms of languages so we don't have unnecessary language barriers. I
Makes
mean,
sense.
if we really want to, I could go out there and speak to them. If
So
you
do
really
we want to?
If we wanted to interact with them, but given that they're not expecting anyone, maybe.
I
Talking
stick my head out of the dome and I go, Sykes, what do you see now?
back to Sykes. Thank you.
One sec, I'll let you know.
Back to Sykes. You're keeping an eye on these people, this group, and it's a little while, but it appears that they are satisfied with the answers that this tabaxi has given them, and they released the tabaxi from their bonds. You saw that the tabaxi was tied up, and they unbind the tabaxi. And then, as they start to unbind the tabaxi, you see that the sleds, those operating the sleds, begin to power up the machines that have been driving them, and you can see that they all start to make moves as though to leave.
Mm-hmm. They say they're powering their sleds back up. I think they're leaving.
Well,
But they
What about
released
the captive. Are they just leaving?
they released it. They released the tabaxi and unbound them.
well, if we want to interact with them, it's got to be now.
Oh, are they taking them with them, or
I look again.
You're watching.
Yeah.
The majority of the sleds they begin to power up and begin to move away quickly. However, one remains.
One sled remains.
One sled remains, and you can see that the individual who appears to be the leader of this sled, because the driving spot at the front of the sled is vacated, has remained and is talking with the tabaxi.
Okay, I just say they all left except one sled. They're talking with the tabaxi, which means they're still. Does it look like the other three are still on the sled too? It's just
They are.
vacated.
They are on the sled, and it appears that they are keeping a lookout.
Yeah. So there's just one sled left. The driver's talking to the tabaxi, and the other three are keeping a lookout.
Oh, yeah.
Where
Illyria
are
looks
they?
at all of them. Well, if we want to interact with them, we can, or don't interact with them. But given that, Tafari, remind me, they were neutral long ago.
During the war, they were, at least the bit that I saw.
So we could take a gamble, and I could talk to him because I can't Ku and probably one or two other languages.
I take Illyria by the hands and I try not to elicit too strong a feeling of hope, but I do say, what if they know more about where the survivors went?
Lyra kind of stops and goes, well, if they did some manage to survive, it will be their progeny. or some of them maybe still living because you know how fucking elves are and some dwarves.
Do you want to go talk to them?
I am willing to talk to them, but I want to be 100% firm with everyone if everyone here agrees.
I'm down, but we need to hurry up. It looks
Hey,
like they're getting
Sykes,
Can't
this
hear that.
conversation was
Oh,
happening.
they're still in
happening
the-
inside in the dome. You couldn't hear that.
Sorry, I thought they all stuck their heads out when they were trying to talk to me and stuff.
Shania did
I
that.
thought they were all.
Just
Yeah,
once.
just Shunai.
Atlas tried asking me a question too, so I was...
So,
Yeah, true.
what do you all think?
I mean, if there's only 4 of them, if it goes wrong, we could take that.
I got your back.
Yeah.
All right.
What are they doing now?
I'm going to stay here
Is Tefari
because it's Tefari. Yeah, I'm going to stay here because, well, unless you want this dome to disappear, I'm staying put.
That's okay. You
All
can
right,
be
good
like
plan.
safety.
Can be the backup when we need
Keep
to
the
come
fort.
back.
I'll,
Yeah.
I'll keep the fort. He just sits there.
Yeah,
Yes.
keep the fort, and if you start hearing shit going south, you
Take care of
Yeah,
Frederick. Oh, I'm not in there. Damn it.
Yeah, you're not in there.
Ah, I'm
yeah.
still watching.
Sure.
Ugh.
We'll have a conversation, Frederick. Right? Sure. We'll have a conversation.
I wink at
Alright.
Atlas in a way that means if he's here, he's not causing trouble elsewhere. It's good.
All right, well, I better polish my Kenku skills because it's been fucking nearly a decade.
What are they doing now?
What are they doing now? They appear. It looks like they've come to some sort of agreement, and the what would Spax do in this case? Yeah, no, he wouldn't. It looks like they've come to some sort of agreement. They've shaken hands at least, and the driver of the sled is making their way towards the sled.
Guys, we gotta hurry if we want to talk to the sled folk.
Cavalieri out the door.
Alright.
Let's go.
Let's go. Fine.
Do you want me to wave him down? I can catch up easy.
I prefer if you keep Overwatch, my friend.
Like, stay here? Okay.
Just nearby enough to provide sniper support if possible.
Can I
Yeah, I will try and stay
quickly-
within 500.
300.
Yeah.
300. You got a longbow, 300.
No, I know. But for long range,
That's 1,000. I think, or 1,200.
it's
Shoot very
longbow.
far.
It's stupid. You're okay.
150, 600.
I'll put it there. I'll put it this way, Sykes. You are within long range.
Okay, then I'll stay where I am.
Can I quickly shoot a question at Tavares? Like, what do they think about this? Gesturing towards my whole F self.
I don't know. I've never.
Put up.
Sure, hood up. All right.
If
Hold up.
something goes bad to
Delirious, she's going to
I
put her
jump-
hood up.
I jump down and I say to Tefari, I say, if something goes bad, I'll let you guys know because I can see them. We can always try to jump in and help. So,
Sure.
and then I'll
Alright,
go back
so-
up and watch.
I think would Farrell join? I think Farrell would join as well. I think. So Sykes, you're going to be keeping Overwatch, as it were. Tefari's going to be manning the dome. Farrell is going to be going with you guys who are going. So who of you all is going to try and catch the sled?
Yep.
Okay, so Shania, Illyria, Atlas, and then Farrell as well. Okay, cool. Thank you. All right. So you all dash out of the dome, realizing that this sled is probably going to be powering up pretty soon. So you dash out the dome and start running towards the entrance to the city.
Dash out of the dome, running to the slave.
No, no. Fuck, Lydia, why did you do that? You got that in my head now.
You're
Well done.
welcome.
Well done. Fuck!
Yeah, have fun with that.
Yeah, it's in my head now. That it's sticking. I can't get rid of it.
All right, the
How's it
lyrics
going?
in chat.
No.
Keep talking.
That's completely thrown my train of thought. It's completely thrown it.
Without a single sound alert, you guys.
Yeah. God, jeez. Yeah. So okay, you dash out of the you dash along the streets, and you're not being subtle about this. You're not being subtle about this at all. And immediately, Sykes, you see this because you're keeping an eye. You see that the three one of the drivers, or not the drivers, one of the members of the sled starts gesturing towards where Shania, Illyria, and Atlas and Farrell were running from. Starts gesturing towards them, and the driver starts to run towards the driver's position.
Real quick, which one of them is the Kenku? Or all of them are?
I think
On this sled, all of them are.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so okay. Real quick, I gotta do a double check. Yeah.
How far
I
away
can
is the
speak
group from
Kenku.
them?
Yeah, I was. About to ask
The
that too.
group is about 100 feet.
They can get there in time, I'm sure.
She's going to quickly shout out in Kenku, and is
Mhm.
probably going to surprise all of them to see someone speaking it. Quickly saying, friendly, we are here to talk.
Roll a persuasion check.
God damn it. Persuasion is a minus
Hey, you
1.
you guys have suddenly appeared and are dashing towards them.
13 will do it.
There is a slight pause from the Kenku who is armed with the bow and arrow. There's a slight pause because you see Sykes. They've drawn it and are actually looking as though they're going to fire towards the four of them. And
I get my bow ready.
There's a slight pause before they as Illyria shouts it out, but then there's a yell from behind them, and he releases the bow. So I'm just gonna roll a d4.
Can I? This might be hard. Can I try and snipe his arrow out of this guy?
Oh my god.
Because I readied, because I saw him pull back.
Yeah,
No,
yeah,
right,
you
Robin
did.
Hood.
You readied it as well.
Yeah.
I love it. I love it. I love it. Oh, this is so cool. This is so cool. How am I going to figure this one out? Right, sure. Roll me just roll me an attack with your bow.
Okay. And I was technically aiming because I readied.
You were
as
technically
well.
aiming. Yeah. You're looking to beat a 25. No, made that a 30 because it's a fucking arrow you're hitting. You're looking to beat a 30.
30.
Oh,
I can't do it well because I got exhaustion, but if I can do it if I roll a natural 20.
Hey, dude, you're trying to shoot an arrow out of the air.
I know, but that's what I mean. That's what I mean. I can only do this with a natural 20. Oops.
Hey,
shit.
1 in 20 chance.
Okay, well, good thing that didn't count because that was a 1. There.
Come on, let's see that.
Oh!
Oh, 21. Unfortunately, no. You release the arrow, and there's this moment where the two arrows sort of cross each other as they go past. But you're unable to to strike his arrow out of the air. So 1, 2, 3, 4. That is unfortunately you, Illyria. He gets a +3 to this. What is your armor class, Illyria?
15.
Doesn't matter. 9 miss and a 9 fails in that regard. So this arrow comes slicing through the air and strikes your shoulder plate, causing you to stumble a bit, but doesn't pierce in any way and cause you harm.
She's
Um,
like, God
Whoa,
damn
easy,
it, I'm
easy.
friendly. And all. She's like, God damn it, I'm friendly and all. Just
All
want
right,
to
okay.
talk.
Roll me another persuasion check with advantage because Atlas is there going easy, hands up, hands up wide,
So-
and Shania is also doing the same.
Atlas, what's your persuasion?
No,
Not too
Illyria, you're the one doing this. Sorry,
Oh,
But
I'm,
you
ma-
are
I'm
talking.
making
True,
this
you are
call.
the one
You're
talking.
the one talking.
Illyria, you're the one that's doing this, and
Oh, yeah,
it's with advantage. 12.
Nice.
Oh, I
Um,
accidentally put that in performance. Whoops. Fuck.
Is that performance? Okay, what is your persuasion then? Normally?
-1.
Oh, that's
your persuasion is
worse.
-1.
Yes! Believe it or not! It's
All right,
because of her
so-
appearance.
So it's
You're the
minus...
only one who talks, bird.
Yeah, you're the only one talking about it, so you're actually -2 to that, so you rolled a 9. A 9 total.
No, it would have been 10, actually.
But you're also
Yeah,
exhausted.
it would have been 10.
But
yeah,
you're also exhausted, that's
so,
-1.
Yeah, -1, and that's like 10, so yikes.
With your persuasion?
Yeah, it's a -1.
Oh, -1 total. Okay, gotcha. So it would have been 10 then. So yeah, no, it appears that they are not going to stop, and the driver has dashed to the driver's seat of the sled and is getting up. It seems to be taking a while because for some reason the engine is not doing its thing, and there's a bit of conversation back and forth. I'm going to say that you all are now halfway between where you were and this sled. Are you guys doing anything?
I'm going to repeat what Illyria said as best I can. And it will come out a little off.
Oh, I love it! I love it! Oh my god!
Like, good
All
mugging.
right, okay. Please, so Shania, please roll for me. I love this. Please roll for me a performance check.
Yeah. Great.
First.
Will do.
And
Here comes.
this will help decide.
Well,
the,
oh, no. So I told someone's mother.
Fuck,
Now
I
roll
should have
me-
used my inspiration! Fuck!
Yeah, sorry.
Aw.
Now roll me a
bad.
persuasion check, Shania.
Yeah, I'll be very persuasive while sounding like a chicken.
Mm-hmm.
50.
Not high enough. Sorry,
Mm.
not high enough. But I will say this: even though you were all with your hands up, the guy who was the crewman, that's the word I wanted. The crew who was firing is no longer firing. Does have the bow and arrow out, and you can see that the one who is manning that oversized slingshot has turned the slingshot towards you. Apparently, this thing is pivotable. Has turned the slingshot towards you and is holding something, but has also not fired. Sykes, what are you doing?
I see they still haven't done anything. Is the driver still trying to start the vehicle?
The driver is yelling back to the engine guy, shall I say? And considering your distance now, Farrell, Atlas, and Shania, you hear this noise, this really weird clicking, bird-like noise coming from them. Illyria, you say, "Get the fucking thing started! Why are you not doing it?" And you hear coming back. You hear back. Look, I told you this stone was temperamental. We shouldn't have gone for that one. Why did you? Look, it's your fault that you put the stone. And it's just this argument going back and forth between the two of them.
Okay, real quick. So we're
I'll
halfway,
still
so
wait.
about 50, right?
You're about 50. All of you are about 50 feet ish.
50 feet-ish. I'm saying this out of character. Do we want to stop between roughly 30 to 20 to stay at a distance so that we don't cause any more panic? So just running up and try to give them a bear hug?
Yeah, let's not get too close.
Yeah, get too stay far away enough where we could just keep distance and talk from a distance.
Yeah.
Sykes.
I
Since you're the one
am
that-
wait.
No, hang on a minute. Since you're the
Oh,
one that's
yep.
watching, you have seen that the tabaxi has run off.
Is he just running away?
He's running away, and I'm gonna roll. I'm gonna roll a die for him. I'm gonna roll a die. I'm gonna roll roll a d20 for him. If he rolls high, he goes the correct way. If he rolls low, he goes. Oh dear. All right. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. Okay.
Oh, that's an ominous laugh.
Alright.
I just find it funny. He's run off, basically, and he's
But I
run.
can see him running away.
Oh yeah, he's running away, and he's running away south.
It's just like he puts his bow away. He's like, I can handle one person, and I'm gonna run after him.
Okay. All right, cool. So Sykes is gone. Nice.
Splitting the party
Cool.
in
Yeah,
3
split the
ways
party.
now. Love it.
Yeah.
I just like I say, Tafari,
love
I'll
it.
be back. Tabaxi ran off. I'll
you
catch
don't.
him.
You don't hear Tafari's yell of, "No,
I
don't
know.
do that."
Yep, I just run off.
I love it. Okay.
They
So
can't stop Sykes from running after
Nope.
things.
no. Yeah, if
Like
you're
a
not there to
squirrel.
babysit him,
Like
yeah,
a
if you're not
dog and
there
a
to
squirrel.
babysit him, he will run off. So, guys who are running towards the party, towards the sled.
Yeah,
What are you
stopping
doing?
right around. Yeah, stopping right around 30 feet, right?
And what are you doing?
Yeah,
when you get to
definitely
that point? 'Cause
slowing down.
You will. You guys. You slowed down, and you now stopped. I'm presuming you all have your hands out.
Yes.
Yeah, have our hands out.
What are you doing? Tell me. Or what do you say?
Should I do persuasion again, guys?
Yeah, I'm
That
just like,
might
hey,
be
tell
one.
him we
I mean,
come
you
in
have good
peace.
inspiration, like you said.
You
Yeah, I
can-
do have inspiration, but I'm just.
They're no longer
Okay.
firing, so that's good.
All right, I'll try persuasion yet again by saying, "Please don't shoot. We just want to talk. That's all we want."
I'll help by getting on my knees.
Hey,
I am
There you
not scary.
that's fair. All right.
I shove
Alright.
Atlas in the ribs to do the same.
Yeah, sure, and I will shove Farrell in the ribs to do
He
the same.
he also he gets it. He gets it. He gets it. He will also kneel on the ground. So Lyria, roll persuasion, please. Do you want to use your
I'm
inspiration?
rolling. Yep, I'm doing
Alright.
it.
Roll again.
Shit. Well,
Oh, roll
worse.
another one, because
roll
you
another one.
Oh yes, it was advantage, I suppose.
it was with advantage.
Oh,
There you go. Better.
of course she's singing is on this in
Yes.
Kenku.
Stinos and Ganku. Yeah. You hear you hear the response. Where'd you come from?
We came
In-
from. She pointed at the destroyed Dyal Chadda. She's gonna be truthful. Saying, I am visiting the place that was once destroyed. I used to live over there.
What do you know of creature here?
Okay, GM. Real
What do you
quick,
know
my
of
brain.
creature here?
What does he mean by that?
Is he saying that in Kenko or in
Tentacles.
common?
In Kenku.
Oh, then I don't know nothing about
Yeah, what,
the mind flayer that
what
was
does he
here.
Tentacle
mean by that,
beard.
GM? Because that is from me all through Fruit Loop in real life.
In real life, okay. He's asking you, what do you know of a creature that existed here in this city, or at least
He's asking after
presumably.
the mind flayer, maybe.
He's possibly asking about after
what do you
Mind Flayer, and
mean
he's possibly asking
by-
something else.
What do you mean by a creature? Because we did slay something not too long ago, and most of us are really beat up.
I see, yes. This creature is a liar. Stole many of our kind.
Oh, well, we did slay that creature. Unfortunately, its remains is, let's just say they have an interesting biology. It went away. I wish I could show you to you it, but let's just say it went away. Well, it decayed really, really fast.
Then why is one of you wearing its armor?
Are you talking to me?
Yes. This conversation is still in Kenko, and and the person who's talking to you is
You
the
talking
driver.
to me?
You're talking to me.
Well,
the person who's talking to you is the driver, and as he says that, he points towards Farrell, who you all know has donned the armor of the Mind Flayer.
We looted his corpse. And that's proof right there.
What's going on?
They're asking what is it? They're asking about that Mind Flayer not too long ago. And they're questioning on Farrell's armor choice. Because, well, we did loot his corpse, right?
Are you happy about that, or
Do your compatriots not speak our language?
Only me, and believe it or not, I studied your language. And let's just say your language is very hard to speak, and it took me about 40 years to speak it.
Yes, it's hard for one who is not of our kind. Compatriots to friend, why are you here? This is to all of you now.
Well,
I am going to speak on that. I'm trying to find clues of trying to find my family.
yes, she's from here, and family's missing.
We're not. Hi.
Who is your family? Back in Kenku.
As long as you don't try to, well, sell information to anyone.
You have not attacked us, and you do not appear to be Tabaxi.
Well, have you heard of a Rikus family at all?
Roll insight.
Ooh. What?
An 8.
Okay. Kenku faces are hard to read, especially these ones are covered. These ones who have masks on.
I think we need a reroll.
But we needed a reroll, Sinead.
It is familiar. It's a familiar name.
Yes, I'm trying to find my family. Let's just say I was inflicted with amnesia and was in a strange place over fall. And she gestures to everyone, to the group, saying, "These are my friends that are trying to get us back. Or, well, get me back to my family."
What is your name?
Illyria.
The driver looks back at the other three. And then looks back at you, Illyria. Excuse me a moment, I just need to look up a name. Nefine.
That's my daughter.
You all have heard. You all hear that name, because it's spoken in common. It can only be spoken in common. She lives.
Illyria kind of stumbles a little bit ago. Do you know where she is? I need to find her.
She is protected.
By who?
Us.
I know you people are very, probably not willing to touch. If I was willing to touch you, it would have been a hug. Thank you for
have a question
protecting
for
my
you.
daughter.
I have a question.
Yes?
Are you part of the Empire? And
She gives a
can
big-
you answer for your friends?
After what I've been learning, no. No.
Just roll me one more persuasion check. Okay.
All I'm doing is trying to find my family. That's all.
For fuck's sake.
If Nefane is alive, then, oh my god, you know?
Indeed. He turns to his compatriots and waves them down. The bow relaxes and the slingshot relaxes as well. You can tell your friends to stand. We don't accept people on their knees.
She spoke in common. Okay, everyone, you don't have to be on your knees anymore, and I'm sure you don't want to have sand in your boots anymore.
Too late.
Too late indeed. But did I hear that right? Did they say your daughter's name?
Yeah, she's safe.
That's amazing.
Can I hold up the hand and like carefully approach Illyria? Like not doing anything.
Definitely slapped Illyria on the back.
Are you playing with a high five or?
No, I'm just sort of cautiously, like, not making any quick movements as I approach Illyria, and I just sort of squeeze her.
While Atlas has just gone thump on Illyria's back.
Yeah.
I swear I'm going to feel that when I'm older.
We're going to jump to Sykes. Roll me a survival check, please, Sykes, as you have gone running off after a tabaxi. Oh my god.
Yes, that's what Sykes is doing.
13.
All right, 13. Pretty easy because he's not being subtle. He's just running for his damn fucking life.
All right. Before I catch up to him,
yeah,
I go invisible.
Oh, for crying out loud!
Oh
my god. Okay, cool. Right, so.
What's Sykes doing? Cause
he's going invisible, chasing after a
He's
tabaxi.
being creepy. That's what.
Roll me a stealth check, please, with advantage. Basically, don't
that
biff
was
it
a
because
mistake.
this dude is panicking.
That was a mistake of giving him that ring.
13.
That's fine. You didn't biff it. Yeah. So you quickly catch up after this tabaxi. He is. It's as direction he's taken. It's as though he's headed directly towards the coast. But he very quickly starts to panting. He's just not able to keep up the the pressure of running in heat.
Too fluffy.
It's not what Lydia said. It was what I said.
I know. That's why I'm laughing.
Yes, it's a cat in heat.
In the temperature of being in the desert, they are unable to keep up that pace. So you quickly catch up to them. What are you doing?
I'm gonna wait for him to
I
start
dare to
running
ask.
again. And as soon as I see him start running, I'm just gonna try and trip him.
Fuck's sake. Okay. Just roll me an attack.
Thanks, you're
I'm
such a
telling you,
dick.
Sykes.
Actually, no.
I
Uh,
appreciate that about you.
You Sykes
No,
is
Just
don't
over
roll
do
there.
it.
don't do an
Monster.
attack. Do an athletics check.
Not attack.
We're gonna turn this into a grapple. We're gonna turn this into a sort of kind of grapple thing.
Ooh, 20.
Yeah. I'm not gonna bother rolling because he doesn't know. Actually, no. I'll roll with disadvantage. Yeah, I'll roll with disadvantage because he doesn't know. 1. There we go. That's fine. Yeah, they start running, and immediately goes head over tail, face first into the sand and dirt around him.
And then I'm assuming that would make me become re-visible because I technically did do something.
It's technically an attack, yes. So you would go visible in that regard.
So
He looks
as
around.
I would become re-visible, I just say, "Oh, look what we got here."
Ah, shit! Oh no! As now you're actually able to see him properly. You can see that they are a brown furred tabaxi, and the clothing that they have, pretty decent clothing actually. They're very well dressed. Except it is torn and filthy and spattered.
Yeah.
You can see that on his lovely white shirt there is what appears to be a dried blood stain. So it's clear that this guy has been through some something.
Okay, I just say, I just want to know why you're out here. There's no need to get physical or anything.
I do not know why I'm out here. I found
I
myself
saw
on
you
that ship.
getting dropped off from the ship, and
Exactly.
then you were talking with those face mask. What is
Yes.
it? Kenku?
They set me free.
They set you free.
Yes.
Why were you caught in the first place?
I don't know. I was on that ship, and then I was shoved into this cage. The captain said that I was going to be dropped off as payment. And then I was being lowered into this cage, and these creatures started appearing, and it was them, the Dustwalkers, and they let me go. I'm still confused
Okay.
about that.
I'm a little too, because they looked kind of threatening. At the same time, though, I would warn you that being out here on your own is not wise. Because you don't look like you have a weapon or armor or anything. And we
I
came
just want to go
across.
home.
You want to go home? Where's your home?
Tramin.
Ramen? I gotta pull it up.
It's where you were going to be going before you decided to leave the ship.
Oh, okay. So that's all the way back south. Or, sorry, east. You have a far walk, my friend.
Where am I?
You're near Dyal Chadda. Little bit west of Chen.
You see this sort of look of horror across his face. Chen?
Yes, Chen.
Oh no.
We're exactly a little in between Pretty Pangolin and Chen. In a little abandoned ruined
No,
town.
you're not. No, you're not.
No,
You
okay,
are
that's what. Yeah.
way south of that.
We're at the ruins of Dyal Chadda. That's what I say.
I have no idea where Dyal Chadda is. Mar. That's creeping out there. Yeah.
My name is Marno. Nice.
But I just want to go home. You said I'm not far. How far am I from Chen?
It took us 3 days to get here by cart.
Took you longer.
Took us longer than 3 days by cart. 5 days. Thank you.
No worries. No worries. Five.
By cart. We were attacked by a sandworm.
But what can I don't know what to do.
Tell you what, you don't seem threatened, or you don't seem threatening. You said they saved your life. You come with us, we'll at least get you to a town where you can probably get to Trondheim from some other town.
Just roll me a quick persuasion check. No, I've been asking for a lot of persuasions this time, but
Yeah.
basically, don't biff it. Don't biff this. Yeah, that's fine. You didn't biff it. Biffing it means running. Biffing it means running a 5 or less.
Oh, got it. Okay.
That's what biffing it means. 5 or less, that's biffing it. So it's pretty hard to do. Oh, okay. I will go with you.
Okay.
Right.
And I help him up. Then we'll head back.
So
We'll head back to Tafari.
you head back to Tafari. Okay. So Janai, Farrell, Atlas, and Illyria. You're all standing, and you have been allowed to approach the sled. This sled you see now, it's like a suspended platform, and surprisingly well constructed. You can see that the platform itself is just a simple platform, but the struts that extend out, 2 at the back and 1 at the front, it's almost like they've got suspension, because every movement of the platform just seems to move in a way that the struts stay stable on the ground. And the struts you see now, they're curved. They're curved in a way to point upwards. And as you look at them, they have a very similar color and shape to them. Almost like they're of a creature that you guys have recently fought. And you see there's 1 at the front and 2 at the back. And the sail that you see is positioned so that it's at the back. So it's at the back of the back of this sled, and behind that is an engine with this horn. Is the best description I can give. It looks like a horn that's attached to it, and the engineer, who's busy trying to work this contraption. You can see lots of gears and moving parts and wires, but you can see sort of held very gently at the top is this very small glowing crystal that's just emitting a little gentle blue light. And eventually the 3 of you hear this, and he just whacks this machine. Illyria, you hear, "Oh, for fuck's sake!" and he just bashes this machine, at which point there's this and you start hear the machine start whirring properly, and this great noise starts to come out the horn, and the sail begins to billow up. The driver looks at the 4 of you and switches to common. You are with Illyria. You may join.
There are more of us.
How many more?
They was it?
We are 7 total.
Yeah, 7 total.
7
Nope.
total.
6 now.
Yeah, we just lost an Atlas.
So real quick, how do you met Nefane?
Sorry?
She's speaking to
Yeah, could you just repeat the
now
question?
in common.
I was distracted by fixing camera issues.
I have
And now
to
Ruben's
ask, how did you meet my daughter?
That's, I think, a question for her. There are more of you. Sleds. He looks at. They look at the sled. Now you actually get a chance to look at the sled properly. There's not a lot of room in this thing. Now you see that. Now you see the boxes and the ammunition that's all here on the sled and has all been attached to it. There's not a lot of room on here for anybody else except the four of them and maybe one other person. Sled pretty full. We can come back for you.
That, if you could do that, that would be the most helpful, my friend. I want to see my daughter again. Thank you. I have to say this. Thank you so much of protecting my daughter. And I do think that she helped you in a lot more ways than I could think. Because she's a bit of a eccentric type when it comes to inventions.
Yes, she helped with this. We will be back in half day. Wait here.
Okay. All right. She
They
looks
start-
at Dyal Chadda and she looks at Dyal Chadda and goes, "If you could go by the gate, we'll meet you there by half day. Is that fine with you?"
By half day here, and just points down at the ground where they are now, which is basically beside the cage. So the cage where we were. They turn back to the front, pull a lever on the right hand side, and the sled immediately sort of lurches and begins to speed away, covering you with dust as it leaves.
EGM,
that-
really quick.
She looks
Yeah.
at
Oh,
No,
I just want
she
to.
looks at sorry.
Sykes.
You're good.
Sorry. Please.
Before we head back, I just want to, because now that this whole everything's been kind of figured out, not really, but I want to go back for the crystal. So I'm gonna
The
bring
stone.
me in
Sure.
the stone. Yeah,
Sure.
I'm gonna grab that and go back to town then.
Yep, no worries. You grab the stone. You've been, yeah, it would still be on. That's annoying. Oh, you grab the stone as you start walking back with it, and that sort of sheen of perfectness begins to envelop the town again as you start walking back with it. But yes,
we'll figure out something about.
I'm afraid that is it. That is us.
I was about to play as a lyric for a moment, just give Janae and Alice such a hug.
Careful, you're hugging the
Yeah.
two strongest people.
Yep.
They are.
Lyria died.
Roll me a
Roll for
Constitution
strength,
save.
So
everyone.
close to seeing some of her family.
Yeah.
Oh no, Atlas and Janae roll strength and then see how much damage that did to Lyria.
Lyria takes 400 damage and dies.
Yeah.
Well, my fantasy grounds
Crushing
has
damage.
crashed too, so
Yeah,
Yeah.
no
Lucky for you.
worries, mate. No worries, mate. It's great that your computer held out for this long. So yay!
yeah,
Yeah.
it's
Happy about
well,
that.
it's an internet problem, not my laptop.
Ah, internet.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
But specifically the internet on my laptop, not on my phone. I haven't figured out the problem yet, if that's not
weird.
clear.
Yeah.
That's weird.
Yeah.
That's so strange. Did you guys have fun?
Yeah, that was
Yes.
crazy awesome. Good second
fun
week
too.
back. First week back for Lydia. I'm messing names up.
What's her
you're
fault?
messing. You're
That
just
woman.
that person who plays with us.
Yeah.
I had fun. I've been looking forward to this for a long time. Yeah, I had lots of
Yeah.
fun.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was
Yeah.
We're back,
actually that for me as
baby!
well.
Man,
Yeah.
We're
Yeah.
back,
It's
baby.
been a bit.
Chaotic.
oh my god.
Yeah. All
Been
right.
a bit. Yeah, it's been a bit.
That was
I'm gonna
Jeff's
have a
turn
chat.
to
I'm
come
gonna have a
back.
chat with Jeff because I have no idea what's happening with him. right now.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna have a chat with Jeff. We'll have to see what happens with regards to that. I'm hoping that he's gonna be up for joining us again properly, but he's been out for a while now, and it's feeling a bit like he's not gonna be joining us anymore. But I'm gonna have a chat with him, so see what happens. I hope he is, because I'm kind of miss him. As part of our group. But you know, life gets in the way. Yes, I will be back. Talking of life and streaming and the like, I'll be back tomorrow with some Kingdom Deliverance. Oh, actually no, this is actually something that I did actually want to think of. Last week on Sunday, I did, in place of Fortune's Whimsy, due to absences, etc. We did a bit of a world building stream, and I noticed that several of you guys watching, at least anyway, were very excited about that. If that's the kind of thing that you would like to see more of, let me know, and I will definitely do that. So I'm also very much up for campaign design, character creation, all that kind of stuff. I'm very much up for doing more Dungeons and Dragons stuff on the channel as well, because I kind of really like it. And also not just Dungeons and Dragons, also other role-playing games as well, like Dark Heresy, Vampire the Masquerades, even Call of Cthulhu. I'm very much up for just diving into that. Where is my Call of Cthulhu book? Oh, there it is. looking at my, I've got my shelves beside me here. Yeah. So I'm very much up for talking about role-playing games in general. So if you want to see more of that, let me know. And I'll definitely be up for doing more streams with regards to that as well. I'm also, if you want to see these guys in those streams, if they have the time, shout that out. Say hi. You know,
hi.
Let me know. We'll try and accompany that.
Yeah.
But as to the schedule for this week, tomorrow I'll be back with Kingdom Come Deliverance, because I love that game. It's good fun. Saturday I'll be playing, ironically, Warhammer 40,000 Rogue Trader, which is based upon the Rogue Trader RPG itself. So that's very familiar to me in that regard. Just a lot of fun. And then Sunday, back with some Fortune's Whimsy with the guys about to embark. I'm not going to say what they're about to embark on, because they don't know yet. And just in case they're watching, they're not going to know. So I'm not going to say what they're about to embark on, but I've got
Oh
stuff.
man, we forgot to. Oh man, we forgot to do that. Favorite moments.
Oh yeah, favorite moments. Yes, any memorable moments. I mean, I've got loads, but any particularly memorable moments for you guys?
Let me go first real quick. I like how everyone was so surprised that Lyric, who speaks so many languages,
Yeah.
especially Kenku. It's like, wait, really? I'm like, oh yeah. Thanks to that massive big brain time from
all those memories
and whatnot. Atlas doing Atlas things with the bell.
Yeah.
I want Atlas to make a weapon that's just a rope attached to the bell and swing it.
I am definitely not
Bring it around at
rejecting the
50
idea.
range and just boom.
I will totally be up for that if you can figure out a way to actually not make it work in terms of game mechanics. Actually, just figure out a way to build it. I'm totally up for figuring that out.
We got half a good day, and otherwise I'd just be kicking rocks.
Time for R&R.
Yeah, you got half a day to kick back and sort shit out, basically.
We need rest.
Any memorable moments from you, Lydia?
I mean, all of the above, and I didn't do an awful lot with Janai this stream, but it was nice racing Atlas up that tower and then watching him come down again. That was good.
True, that is always a lot of fun. And have we done you two? Have we done you, Ruben? Have we done you, Neil?
For what?
Not yet.
Yeah.
But
oh, okay.
yeah,
well,
I mean it's
Ruben.
the
I mean, I
reveal
kind of
that-
did.
Yeah, kind of. Well, it's the reveal that Lyria's daughter is still alive. That was nice, and
That was awesome.
yeah, and just before
Oh, she
that,
was
just...
already alive because of the papers in that library. Because
right.
she
That's
wasn't
true.
dead.
That's true. But
you didn't know where she was, and now you have a lead to where
Yeah,
she
didn't
is.
know where she was.
yeah,
Mm.
and just Atlas doing Atlas things, just
Yeah.
chilling. The stream had a bit of everything. Just chilling, then tumbling down, doing some stupid stuff, almost getting into a combat, and some plot reveals. Well-rounded script.
I am very curious as to what your thoughts are about this whole situation. Tabaxi being dropped off, being the ship being attacked by these Kenku supposedly, or Duskwalkers as Tabaxi called them. I'm very curious as to your thoughts on them.
Yeah, there's a bunch of desert rebels. Is always interesting. Yeah.
Yeah.
Last but not least, Neil, did you have a particular memorable moment?
I mean, it's not as good as everyone else's, but definitely the attempt to snipe an arrow out of the air.
Yeah, yeah. I
like,
wanted you to succeed, but it's.
I had to roll 20 to do it. So,
yeah, it's such a difficult shot, even though you were prepared for it. It's such a difficult shot.
I forgot I actually shouldn't have rolled advantage on that because I forgot I'm still long range. So I would have gotten advantage but lost it for long range. So
from long range as well, yeah, no, that's true. That is the thing. But I wanted you to succeed, but it's also one of those things. It's such a difficult shot, and I'm like, ah. But
I don't get a chance to shoot at 500 range that often, so
true.
Gotta take it when you get it.
Yeah, we are going to raid somebody here, and we are going to raid Captain Robert, who we have not raided in a very, very, very long time. They're playing Dungeons and Dragons, of course, and it appears to be that they are doing Baldur's Gate, a D&D Baldur's Gate, not the computer game, the actual RPG, the actual Dungeons and Dragons thing itself.
Cool.
Yeah, so we're going to go and raid them. Did that work? Yeah, we're going to go and raid them. So, guys, as I said, I'll be back tomorrow with some Kingdom Come Deliverance and Rogue Trader on Saturday. I'm falling asleep right now. And Fortune's Whimsy on Sunday. Take care of yourselves, guys. Love yourselves. Love each other. Big hugs to yourselves. Big hugs to each other. And we'll see you again soon. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.